Deci la sesiunea trecută, în principiu am încheiat socotelile cât de cât la Drift Hall. Și a rămas că mergem prima dată la insula Comorilor, lui Egil, și apoi pe tărâmul Torfolkșilor, pe meleagurile lor, să investigăm ce zvonuri am auzit legat de pățanii și probleme pe acolo. Da, am făcut o pauză pe insula lui Egil, care credeam că e pașnică și doar o să luăm o comoară, dar de fapt era o încrengătură de Ironwood Witches și nimfele lor. Și am scăpat la buche de cuțit, cam așa. Am avut un schimb foarte interesant cu ele și ne-au propus să le oferim oameni pe care să-i mănânce și în schimb au promis au promis să ne dea comoară lui Egil și am tatonat un pic și am avut noroc, adică am primit chestii destul de mișto. Doar că am și sacrificat cei doi trali ai lui... nu știu dacă erau ai lui Zai sau ai noștri, dar he was the driving force behind the exchange. Ne-am ales cu comoara și a rămas că o luăm în continuare mai departe spre târgul Torfolkșilor.
Și ne-au și curățat parca de gândăcei.
Oh, da!
Iron gândăcei.
Da, și am avut care ne-au caftit un pic.
Not at all. Gândăcei erau acolo ca niște spies that you found out eventually. But with some quick thinking, you managed to get rid of the infestation. And whatever fallback would have come from that.
There was
Okay.
no quick thinking there. It took us like 30 minutes.
Yes, still though. Quick thinking as in, I meant once you reach the island, because I don't know who suggested that the Huldras also get rid of the bugs. And I myself, I do believe they were a little bit too generous in that regard with the bugs. But what can you do? You found them in a moment of weakness. Anyway.
Nu îi rezistă nimeni lui Zaiț. I-a convins, cred că Zaiț, parcă să...
Nu mai știu
exact. Nu cred că a fost convingere. Eu cred că Leaf a întrebat, hey,
Vondela a zis...
Can you get rid of them for us? And they were like,
Vondela.
oh, but for sure.
The mighty and handsome Vondel.
Opt-int, okay? Alright.
Hey.
So you did find some treasure, some heavy coinage, mostly silver, but also some gold, which will help fund your expedition forward and keep your crew happy. But now with a heavier boat, even though you have lost 2 people, you're now back heading towards the land of the Tallfolk and their hometown known as Farlanding. You have spent... Yeah.
I would like to know where is the gold marked? In what party token?
Party token.
Which one? The Fate Bearers or the party token?
The old one, because I can have monetary value for each thingy shown there. So if you go to the party token or sheet, and on the second tab on inventory, you'll find the gold there and the new items that you haven't claimed, either one of you. You can right click on it and just send to your characters if you want to take items from that sheet. Other than that,
see the gold on the new character sheet, not the old one. On the 5e character sheet.
On In the slash party token, yes?
Yes, that one.
Oh,
That's the old one.
Party token.
It's
But
the old
it's-
party token,
is the-
but with the new
the new
new
shit.
look.
Mhm.
Yes,
Alright.
because with the new edition, they introduced some sort of a party token, or actually a party sheet, but it is not as robust. It's,
Right.
it is still utilizing the old sheet, and you can't easily see the monetary value of each thing that you have inside. That was the main problem.
So no
This
one wanted the Elven Chain armor? Or no one cares
Nobody
about
claimed it, so I added it there.
I'm asking the others.
The chain was either yours or Zayt's.
I-
Whichever one needs it more.
Leaf cannot wear armor for now because he's...
Oh, then I'll take it.
You can't wear armor because of
Oh, but I can't use it either. Wait a minute.
my
You
goodness.
can use it because the chain armor actually, if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't bother you when going
yeah,
in
it
stealth.
says you are
And
proficient with this armor even if you
Yeah.
lack proficiency.
yep. So
Good
it's good
work
for
or
either
not?
one of you.
So you can have his height if you...
Yeah, whichever one of you is gonna be in melee more probably, or whichever one of you dies more or gets hit more. I don't know.
I think Zayt stands out a little more.
I don't think it will help Zayt's because he can only use two decks.
Oh,
So he's
We can just gear up Grim or Grimleaf.
yeah, take it, please.
so if you wear this armor, you'll have the exact same armor class that you have right now with your dexterity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it will help much. Or we can just keep it and sell it later. If none of us, I don't want it. Like Dakanum
Just
doesn't.
take it, man. It's good on the wizard with the spell slots. It says you mage armor slot. Same fucking AC.
Better actually, one extra.
Yep.
And
Doesn't stop you from casting spells, concentrating, stuff like that. It's fine.
you get one extra spell slot because you don't have to use it on mage armor,
Easy.
and you don't waste your first turn in battle casting mage armor. All right.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
There were some other tokens but only had material value, I think. You mentioned some Bonewell idol or whatever.
The bone
Not Bone.
river whales. It is in Hirna's shit because he wanted it. And there's that finally made leather cloak and boots, which can be sold for 35 gold. It is in the loot section. And the rest of the money are added with the rest of the money.
Dirty money.
And the amber apple, of course, which is also on the party token. So we'll consider the party token being the cargo on your ship. So if it is on the party token and you're not with your ship, you can't access it basically.
Gotcha.
We
I
good?
think it's time to go back on the seas, guys. Let's get it.
Alright.
Numai puțin vreau să vă întreb dacă e ok cu toată lumea să iau eu cele două diamonds. Sunt material components pentru Revivify.
Vezi că au valoare diferită, unui de 300 și unui mai mic, 70 parcă, nu mai țin minte.
Da, văzut.
Cred că n-am văzut bine atunci.
Dar dacă găsești un sudor,
Can use more diamonds at once.
Yeah, fine by me.
Da, mă interesez.
Cred că Revivify, cred că care diamond ne are nevoie? Cred că mai scump, au zis eu. 300.
You can use 300 diamonds for each worth one GP. You don't have not necessarily
Okay.
use
Okay,
one
got
diamond. It's diamonds worth of. Doesn't have to be one or. Alright, so between going back and forth on the island, trading with the Hulras, let's say, you are wasting a full day there. At this point, it is night. You can decide to either sail for the night and be as far as possible from these fake creatures and their ironwood trees, or I guess use the opportunity and have the people sleep on the island for once. What would you like to do?
How are we feeling, guys?
Like we should get the fuck out of here.
Do you feel comfortable sleeping here? Because I
I like
kind
water.
of do not.
Not the safest of places for sure.
I mean, the sea isn't either, quite, can prove itself treacherous, but I think it's pretty much pick your poison at this point. But I think I'd rather test the seas, to be honest.
I'd rather
I
be
think we got-
as far away from the ironwood trees as we can.
Yeah.
And the beetles.
Very well.
Are the face suffering?
No, not really. They're actually very happy.
Munching on human beings.
Alright, then.
All right, so you are
let's
departing.
go see.
How is the crew reacting to the missing trolls? If any reaction.
No reaction. They are trolls. They're commodities, let's say. They were actually surprised they haven't sold them off or something like that, and so far. And of course, the general sentiment was that they were not pulling their weight, being so weak and scrawny. But now that you are leaving the island behind, and as it disappears from view, once again, as you are starting to prepare for the night, for each of you to go to sleep on your own terms and on your own sleeping needs, you too can look back on the things that have transpired and the trolls that you have lost on the island. So maybe some of you wish to share with the others exactly how they are feeling, or if anything.
Leaf is going to approach Zayt with a curious look and actually ask him, are you alright?
Oh, that's. I don't know. I'm quite fine, yes. Thanks for asking.
I mean, I was just wondering if you missed the presence of the trolls. I mean, it was. You have no regrets, no?
Honestly, like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think we have given them a bit too much of a. How's it called? Like a familiar feeling to them. Like at the end of the day, to be honest, I pretty much bought them. Like as like I was going to the market and buying apples or something like that. So I feel quite. Honestly speaking, I was quite taken aback by your guys' reactions. So like trying to, how's it called? Like trying to still save them. That's why I think I hesitated a bit at the end there. To me, it seemed like a very, fantastic deal, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah. Do you reckon we should have not given them away and fight with the fake creatures?
I believe that we had that strength to oppose those not witches, those wood nymphs, whatever,
Yeah.
foxy creatures. But
Very funny.
your decision was fine with me. It was something that raiders do, so yeah, I just wanted to make sure that your conscience is not heavy or anything on
Oh,
this.
that's nice. Oh man, I'm alright.
I mean, you are now an Jarl, right, of the Orn. You represent
Technically,
much more than just yourself. So your actions
Yes.
may reflect in the future upon the whole clan.
Holy shit, you can say that one more
I'm
time.
sorry, I didn't want to put pressure on you. Sorry.
Like...
Actually, I did.
No, that's you hit the right spot. Like, I'm quite nervous and kind of self-doubting myself. Like, I need to actually be careful, like, of what I do now, what I say. Kind of, yeah.
I'm
I
pretty
can't
sure that you can ask Vondel for advices, what to do, what to say. He also may become a Jarl in the future. I think he is thinking about what to do and what to say as a Jarl. Right, Vondel? And
And Vondel gives you a very blank stare. I don't know. All this thing about becoming a Jarl, that's secondary things. The future still has to unfold. We have a battle ahead. And my priority is somebody's head. And not really ruling anybody. But I guess I have thought about it. And if is there anything that you would like to know from my meager experience, then I would be glad to speak to you about it.
All right, I shall come to you then. Right now, I'm.
Also, Himnar here is like he grew among leaders and Jarls and stuff like that. So he also might have experience with how a Jarl acts and speaks. Right, Himnar?
I have a different story to share, Zaitz. Not only did I grow among Jarls, my father was a thrall way before he was a leader. The previous Jarl of the Natal before, he took him as a thrall first, when he saw him abandoned, left without his skin, abandoned in the wilderness. But my father's fate as a thrall was way different than what you bestowed upon those two thralls. He had someone that took faith in him, in his potential. This is why it sat very hard on me when I saw you making that decision. I respected it as yours, because they were your thralls. However, my perspective on thralls is a bit different for obvious reasons, and I urge you, I encourage you to see potential just like the former Jarl did for my father. Who knows where the next Jarl may come from, even from such a thrall. So maybe think on it for future thralls, because they're part of our lives. Maybe there's a lesson there somewhere.
Well, your dad was also, like, he was taken as a thrall, but he was also part of a previous clan before, right?
Yeah, a clan now extinct.
Yeah, now that you mention it, oops, what the fuck did I do? I attack him now. No. Now that
Hit the
you
head in
mention
anger.
it, I don't know. I suppose, yeah, I didn't think about, like, your background makes it like a totally different type of story. Like, to me, their whole potential was like their workforce, and you saw like everyone, how they were just staring at them, and because they were pretty much, very let's just say limited in their usefulness.
Or maybe you haven't interacted with them enough to discover their particularities. But who am I to say?
Yeah, maybe. That's also true. I haven't.
I believe that in times of war, that is not the thing that we should be worried about. We should be using whatever can be used.
Mm-hmm.
They had their use.
Yeah,
We
that's
received more than their worth. And they have contributed to our quest, I suppose. Whether they died on this boat eaten by a dragon, or whether they got eaten by those things, it is the same.
And if you want another argument, they weren't suffering. Otherwise, Scar here would have taken care of them. Right, Scar?
Scar is not there.
But I see you.
He's right in front of us.
Ai dat invisibility pe tine?
E undeva sub hol își taie venele.
Funny.
Wait, you're actually not here or what? I'm confused.
No, he's not participating. He's just angry.
He's spacing out.
Well, Scar got called out then.
He's...
He will not answer.
He's... even silence is an answer sometimes, so...
Do you think he's still thinking about,
About
things
action
that are
and
private?
consequences, I definitely think he does that all the time.
Makes sense.
And I'll go pick up the hurdy-gurdy and sing a heroic song about glorious deeds.
Huzzah.
About would-be trolls who never grow to be heroes. Right?
Hey, if that song exists, then yeah, sure.
You are making it on the spot. Roll me performance, let's see.
Oh man. Don't go there.
Easy.
Something over something there.
Of the dome is not
Yeah.
really a good tone to set up the atmosphere. Because Scar is not here.
Is there just not
Come on man, you're ruining my lyrics.
right? So I think it's time for long rest.
It is.
Wanda will stay up a bit late.
Oops.
He's gonna attempt to quote-unquote meditate, or it look like he's got stomach issues.
Did you eat a bug?
Are you asking that to Vondel, or?
If I see you suffering and grabbing your stomach berry,
No, his stomach doesn't hurt. He just looks angry or whatever the heck.
what's going on?
He's just trying to meditate, but well,
His vein pop. Trying to relax.
exactly.
What's the progress that you're making, Vondel, with your training in restraint and meditation?
I don't know. It's very hard, but I'm trying.
I noticed that it's really hard for you to break off or break out of the combat at the end. You keep smashing things and destroying the dead bodies. Sometimes you have to let them go, you know, so that we can loot them easily.
Well, at the moment, it appears that is a bit beyond my ability. There are things, you know. I'm working on it. Eventually, maybe.
Have you tried to go to the root cause of the anger? Who put it there or what?
I have all of it, but it doesn't feel like there's anything that's put it there. It's just there. It just exists. I suppose it's a part of me.
Then you have to learn how to live with it, just like with your friend.
Well, that is what I'm working on. I suppose eventually I will get better at controlling it. It is a very strange thing. It is similar to the magic. It is something that I can't really control.
Yeah, funny you should say that. It's actually quite similar, at least to my magic. It simply is there. I didn't learn it from books or from divinity. Huh. You are making me meditate now. And
Well,
he
they will
goes to
shrug.
sit.
So I was thinking about this, and I believe the skill or the attribute most associated with discipline should be wisdom. So let's see how good are you at this meditation thing, and roll me a wisdom check. And if you want to do the same, Leif, to see how good you are at meditating, you can also do that.
Straight wisdom.
Yes,
Very
take
good.
wisdom check. Yeah.
I have
So yes,
advantage
just-
because of a missing eye, but whatever.
Yes. None of you are very good at meditating. It comes with people that are wild at
I
heart.
guess we're just good at things, you know, Vondel. It comes natural to some of us.
At least the dice matched the narrative of Vondel, and yeah, he's not very good at meditating. You see that a little bit worse than that, and he would have went the other way and raged out of a sudden. But yes,
Mai dădea și una că da.
Eu cred că acolo se ajungea dacă nu mai deranjai mult.
dacă dădea unul. But yes, with your failed attempt at meditating, eventually you do have to sleep, and even as you're taking shifts and whatnot, the night passes uneventfully, and towards the early hours of the night, of the morning, early hours of the morning, as there is still a little bit of a darkness around, and the sun has not yet risen fully. You can spot into a little bit of a distance, but not necessarily on your route, something that is akin to a signal fire. Your role noticing that, and should you want to investigate, you have to break course a little bit and head towards that direction. And
Do we
as the
also
morning
see
comes,
land or just the signal fire?
you see the smoke that rises out of that signal fire, and Rolf looks towards you and he says, "What do you think that's supposed to be?"
Can I try to squint or something to take in a better view to see what kind of shape the thing is? If it looks like a boat, if it looks like, I don't know, maybe a volcano that's about to erupt. Maybe look at how high the smoke is rising, if there's like heavy ash or anything.
You can try to roll a perception, but it is pretty far away, and you're seeing a thin strand. It will be kind of hard to see. As you're squinting, trying to get a little bit more information, doesn't seem to be. You don't seem to be seeing heat rising up from that direction. So at least you are at ease, knowing it's not a volcano or the tip of a volcano that is starting to fumigate. But other than that, it's hard exactly to tell where it is coming from.
If we can pinpoint with some precision our place on the map that we have, what would be in the direction of that signal fire? What lands, or what would be the nearest mass of land? Or what kingdom or country? I don't know.
Are you asking if it is towards the continent or something like that?
Yeah. Or maybe
So,
one of the known islands, I don't know.
You're supposed to be circling around
The southern parts.
the island usually populated by the Var. But there are known to be many other islands inhabited by Varen clans or people not associated with the big clans. And this signal fire is not coming necessarily from the direction of the big island inhabited by the Var, but somewhere in the opposite direction.
Hey, if there's a chance to save some people from being in danger, I'd say we go for it. At least investigate.
I believe we should get closer, but not too close. We should just take a look, see what is going on. If there is a fight, or if there is anything that looks like a fight, we will need to think before taking it. We can't get this boat destroyed or otherwise. And also, taking too long might mean that we are going to get to our, destination late. And I fear that there may be something that, requires us to be there quite soon.
It's gonna delay us by just taking a look at it. I say it's not worth our time, to be honest.
How far does it look? Like very far? Or is that maybe like a mile or so?
We have proficiency in navigation tools, but I suppose not. So
I'm a chef. Somebody else has provision in navigation tools.
So you won't be able to tell.
I'll have it tomorrow. I need to meditate on it.
There's a high chance they just made a pyre to dance around it and perform some rituals.
Leaf has navigation.
Let's just get close enough to determine if some people are suffering or in danger.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Only getting close will stray us from the original route. That's how I understood it from the Mr. TM, no?
You do need to sail towards the destination to see exactly, because now you're only seeing the strand of a signal fire/smoke.
If there are any people in danger, we should go and save so we can sacrifice them later to the face.
Insight check, Zayt.
Inside?
Yes.
Alright. Boom.
Looking at Scar and looking at him the previous night as well, you realize that he's been giving you some mean looks. He's not pleased with you.
I figure or something like that.
Did that require an insight check, by the way?
Sarcasm.
I don't know. Some people, it's not obvious.
Well, let's make it simple. Just by vote. I say to just push forward.
Wendell is going to look at Rolf. What do you think, old man?
I do not know. Maybe we should go see what's up.
Is the smoke rising evenly, or is it dispersed by winds, or maybe lean to a side?
I mean, there is a little bit of wind dispersing it to a side.
Is it a good side? I mean, is it helping us to reach there faster, or opposing us.
Not opposing, not necessarily blowing from the back, but not impeding either.
If the wind is favorable, I say we should make a detour. It doesn't cost us that much, only a few hours maybe. Half a
Right.
day. I'll keep you entertained if you want.
If we are to get close, I say it's fine. But then, if it looks like there's any danger, we just go away.
Are there any
I
boats
didn't
here?
take you for a wuss.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Me and Scar. I didn't take you for a wuss, Vondel. If there's any danger, we turn away. What's up with that?
You get a very, very, very big, how should I call that? Death stare, maybe? And then you're going to get this sentence right. I am not a wuss. This is not supposed to be us making detours and seeing if any kind of this person, whatever, is in danger. We shouldn't give a damn about them. We have a mission. So if we're going to get close to that, and then we're going to get stuck in there for like a day or so, or maybe if our ship gets damaged, or who the fuck knows, maybe we're going to be meeting some stupid witches. And then one will just spit at that in the water. Just go on with it. And he's gonna try and calm down a bit.
So there are birds around?
There's a couple of seagulls
Oh my god.
flying past you every once in a while.
Watch out, she's gonna do it.
Are there the good type of seagulls or the Steven seagulls?
No, it's not Steven.
He will cast speak with animals.
No way! Okay.
He's doing it.
He'll prepare a few rations, small portions, so he can feed some of the more brave ones.
Food! And you see,
Yeah,
Mine.
and there's three of them diving in to steal the food from your hands.
no need to steal it. There's more of it if you're good boys.
Give! Mine!
And he procures another small rations and feeds it to them. So, how are you feeling? How are you guys living these days?
Good.
Have you been to the island yet?
Island?
Yes, look, the fire there, it's caught our attention.
Yes. Much brethren there. Much brethren.
What is that?
We fight with them. Other. Like us.
Oh, bigger, smaller?
The same.
Mind if you take a detour there and see, I don't know, if anything of interest, and I will feed you 10 times more of this. How does it sound?
No need. Been there already. Yes.
And who set that fire? Couldn't be your friends because birds cannot start fires. They can only end on fires.
There's two.
Two.
Yes.
Humanoids like us.
Yes. Just as ugly, yes.
Only two.
Two, yes. Rest.
Are they in danger?
Underwater.
How did they get there?
The sea.
Okay. Well, can you go there right now? I would like to look through you if that's okay. And
Give.
he waves a few more rations. Yes. It will not hurt. I will see through your eyes. So, just fly over, give me a good view, and then you're free to do whatever you want with your friends. I might even help you with your enemies.
No.
brethren.
Okay, okay.
And he will cast Beast Sense.
Cât durează Beast Sense?
Cred că o oră sau ceva de genul. Mă uit acum.
Durează o oră. Am
Da,
verificat.
o oră.
Alright. The three seagulls, this gang of seagulls, they start flying towards the signal fire, and it does take them around an hour to get there. So your beast sense expires a few minutes after they get there. But it is enough for you to realize that what you are seeing is that of a flooded island. There's wood fragments littering the sea, surrounding a small island that appears to have been recently overrun by storms. There's a small village that once stood here, but it has been washed away entirely. And there's two women tending to a fire on a small hill overlooking the remains of the village. There is indeed a lot of seagulls that are feasting on all sorts of provisions and food that have been washed away in the flooding. And it is exactly as they said. There's two survivors sitting on on the last remaining part of the island there.
Were they
Yes.
armed?
They look like shield maidens.
I mean, could they become thralls by any chance?
Probably forced, yes.
That was a joke.
I know.
The way I see it, there's only one solution to this. We go there, no questions asked.
Why? Oops, that's a question. Damn it.
There are two people in need of our help.
Do they look
In need of help?
stressed?
They deserve our help. They have earned it. It's their help. It's our help to give.
How far are we now?
So you are sailing at a little bit slower than the birds are flying. So you probably get there in another hour or so.
So I'll tell them I saw two women there. I saw a flooded island, a lot of wood scattered around, seagulls feasting on bodies. Were there bodies or no bodies?
Mostly fish or
Fish.
food.
Okay.
Waterlogged bread and whatnot. Whatever they found.
Yeah. So they just, I don't know. I didn't sense that they are any sort of hostile or dangerous or armed. I feel like they're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Wanda will look straight at Scar, trying to see his body language. Does he look anxious? Does he look, I don't know, like
Fuming.
impatient?
Fuming.
Quick question: did you get the chance while you were looking through the eagle's eyes to see if they wore like red robe clothes or something like that?
Did I get that?
No.
Just shield maidens.
Okay.
Uite, am started
They look like shield maidens. Possible warriors from another clan or just Varangs. I'd say I'd say fate has played a good hand and gave us freebies. You know, sacrifice two useless things, get two better things in exchange. And then looks at Zaitz with mean eyes.
You're not looking at his eyes because he's disappeared, probably turned into a seagull.
You see outside completely not taken away by your how's it called? Passionate words, let's just say. I'm just gonna say, just a fun fact. When I was, hanging around at the drift hall with the other clans that weren't belonging to any of them, they have been talking about this sort of flooded parts around the west coast, and they also mentioned some red-robed witches in the area. But again, as rumors go, they can be, as false as nothing else. So, yeah, let's just keep an eye just in case.
Sunt răspunsător.
I'm glad.
All right, then let's. Seems
In
like the
another
plan
hour.
is to check it out.
Yeah, Lannister always spaces that. I'll give them the rations.
But if you are
I'm
heading,
glad we get the chance to maybe get on the good side of fate, maybe for once. Sacrifice some people, save some people. Maybe
Save them
we're gonna try
so you
and
can
make up.
sacrifice them later. Oh, that is wonderful.
It's not working
Yeah,
like that,
that's-
Himnar. I mean, look at how
Possibility.
many chickens we sacrificed. Are you expecting us to find a herd? A flock?
There may be a chance we might make a farm of chickens someday. But human lives, or humanoid lives, they measure volumes more.
Or just a farm of disposable humans.
Alright.
That could be a good business idea.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wanda looks like he's getting a headache, and he considers things, and then gives Scar a long stare, sighs, and says, "All right, let's move on."
Can we
right?
change course to check it out?
Yes. So I assume that in the hour that you waited for the seagulls to get there, you're also tentatively sailing towards there. So, well, at least if you just
Yeah.
dropped anchor and stood on in place, you'd have 2 more hours to sail towards there.
We're getting closer.
I see.
All right. So after another half an hour, the seagulls return to get their prized possession rations that they were promised. They start circling around the ship, and they squeal very loudly as to demand their reward.
He rewards them, yes. But he no longer speaks their language because Speak with Animals expired.
Yes, I am aware. That's why I said squeal and not give me my prize, you motherfucker.
But what I want to know is how Scar was sounding when he was squealing at.
It was mostly you couldn't hear Scar as he was communicating through his mind.
Alright.
That's cheating. That's OP.
Anyway, after another half an hour, you find exactly what I described earlier, and this seemed to have been a bigger island upon which a Varan clan of some size or another used to live. Overnight, however, or who knows, it seemed that the whole majority of the village and of the island has been flooded, and right now only one small piece of land remains, one structure, and in the middle of it there are indeed 2 women, shield maidens, standing what appears to be a fire with whatever dry wood they still have left. And seeing you in the distance, they start waving towards you so you can get a little bit closer. So this is what you see. This is you are reaching the edge of where most of the debris still exists. And the women are here. They're waving towards you. Are you... Well, this is it, says Hrolf. It's not gonna be easy sailing through this debris, but this is it. Are we going to save them or turning back?
How is the weather? Sorry, not the weather, the water. Is it calm or is there a stream or current?
There's a few more waves than... yes, the burbs. There's a few more waves than usually at while sailing towards this location. It is hard to say why. Maybe because they're hitting all of these remnants of houses and whatnot, and causing the water to flow in strange shapes. But yeah, it's hard to tell. But it's a little bit more wild in this part.
And the water is clear or is it tulburică?
E tulbure, îți dai seama că it's hitting all of this shit. There's a lot of things still floating, crates, some weapons, food, dead animals, dead people.
Any boat in sight?
There is a capsized boat here, like a small fishing boat, right near your approach, but
I'm
also-
going to touch Vondel and give him swimming speed, and I'm jumping in the water, and I say, "Come on, Vondel, let's take this boat."
Okay. Vondel will first check the water to see if it's too cold.
it is cold. Yes, of course. It is Ragnarok, and you are at sea. The water
Okay.
is very cold. It's
And
not-
he will curse a bunch before getting in the water.
Mhm. A quick dip in and out for you bear of a man, and even for Leaf, since he is a water creature, won't do you any harm. But prolonged exposure to these frigid waters would probably cause similar effects to what happened to Himnar in the previous episode.
Okay. Let's see. How far is the boat to this?
So let's say you square around 20 feet or so.
Okay.
So 20 feet per square, probably.
Okay, fair enough. So that's like 40 feet to the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're going to approach the boat and try and push it close to this.
So you two are in the water, yes?
Mhm.
All right, let's put you there. You're a little bit bigger than you should be, but doesn't matter. Just for
He's big. Oh no, he's in cold water. He's smaller now.
just for representation. All right. So you gave him swim speed.
No, sorry, I think it's water breathing because I see the amphibious trait. I always let me check.
Yes, please.
I'm always mixing those up.
Because it matters on how hard he can swim, how fast he can swim.
Amphibious.
Amphibious, the creature can breathe air and water. So yes, you won't drown, but your body is still not made naturally for swimming. So you would move at half your or whatever your walk speed is.
I mean, it would still be enough to reach the boat and that, right?
If you dash,
Yeah.
because your speed is 40, right?
Mhm.
So half of that per turn is 20.
And I have
You
30.
need at least one action to flip the boat over.
We're just probably gonna try and push the boat as it is to there, so we
Alright.
get it as fast as we can there, and then
Okay.
climb up and turn it around.
All right, that is no problem. I should have prepared the fairing for this.
fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. You drag it without problem. It's a little bit of cold. That much is for sure.
Also, while swimming there, Vondel will try and get under the water to look and see if there's anything going on, as
Yeah,
in while
me
swimming
too.
too.
You want to take a look?
Yeah,
Yes.
even maybe
Just a
dive a
short
bit.
look. Yeah.
All right. Roll a perception investigation or whatever you think it's appropriate.
I mean,
Let's go!
Good.
also I can see in the dark, so
Okay. So you are checking for things that are not that are
yeah,
suspicious.
to looking for any kind of like if there's whirlpools, if there's any kind of like
Moving
visible or
shapes.
like
Sea
exactly
serpents.
like magic or anything that could cause problems in any kind of way, enemies or anything of interest, maybe even treasure.
So what you are perceiving is actually weird because there's not a lot of sea life around, as if everything that lives on the sea has vacated the premises, let's say, except for the seagulls in the air that are the forever scavengers. In the water, there's barely a fish, and once you do spot a little fish, you realize that it is dead.
Okay. Does it look like there's like things swirling about, just like pieces of like how is the water current? Does it look like anything has gone down as per into the ground? Is there like any visible marks of let's say teeth or any kind of battle?
It does look like in some of these buildings something big has crashed into them. Something heavy, either they toppled one after another, or something has smacked into them.
Okay.
Yeah, let's fix the boat and make it work.
It's not hard to flip it over, and they have a small fairing.
So who wants to be?
There we go.
Who wants to be part of the diplomat group force?
How much space is in this boat?
In the fairing, 4 people,
4 people.
I believe. Let me check.
All right. Then I guess it's us two.
Could we fit a giant by any chance? Well, tall folk.
Actually, 5 people, 2 crew and 3 passengers. You can get 5 people. It would be hard for the tall folk to sit in this. It can hardly sit in your long boat.
Okay, let's go like this, and maybe we can pick up some luggage.
We should get Scar and Scold.
But he said 5 people. There are 2 of them waiting for us, which means
Okay.
4?
Can you swim there?
hey, don't make me do this. It's dirty here.
Could I be able to swim? I have swimming speed for 40 feet, I think.
Yes, you do have swimming speed up to your move speed because you're a ranger at the level. You could swim, but it is possible you're gonna get cold halfway there.
Okay,
If they have good
let's just take
constitution, it
Scar.
would probably resist.
He has that ring. Does it help with that?
I don't think the ring gives him.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's just take Scar. So we have 2 spots for the women then, I guess.
Would I be able to attach myself to the ship?
Hey, there are women present.
While swimming,
Yeah.
the rope.
No,
Yeah,
to not get.
Or you could grab one of the crates around and we tie with a rope to the end of the boat.
You know what? I'm not.
Or like,
I'm
even
not,
better, a barrel.
I'm not actually willing to go there. If anyone wants to take Leaf's place, feel free. Himnar? Side? No? Fine.
I mean, you guys are already there, right? I don't think it's...
I mean, we can put the ferry near our boat and exchange, and then we go to them.
Yeah, we could try just sailing the Fatebringer there, says Rolf.
Nah,
It might damage it though, but
no scratches, man.
alright.
No,
Still
I
under
think,
leasing.
I think Leaf is a good
Thank you.
good player on the ferrying because in case anything goes wrong, he might be the best suited to help out. I remember he saved my ass.
Yeah. Let's see.
Thank you for the vote of confidence and putting me up in the risky business of meeting strangers.
You like meeting new people and making acquaintances.
Well,
You say hello to everybody.
you have a point. Okay, so let's pick Scar then and go in us 3.
Scar, you wanna go tag along?
Yeah.
Very well.
You want to swim or you want me to throw you a rope and pull you over?
The few of you can fit and still have room for the others. And
O să le zicem că nu avem loc de bagaj de cală, doar de...
Dar geanta.
Numai în spate.
40 pe 55 pe 28.
30.
and seeing you approach from the other direction. Okay, let's make them size as well. I
They're
guess.
tiny.
No, they're supposed to be with the correct scale, but they immediately rush towards what little shore is here, and they help guide your ferrying to shore and says, "Welcome, travelers. You're such a sight for sore eyes. I'm afraid we are the sole survivors of whatever has transpired here. I don't suppose you might have 2 more spaces in your crew or something. Oh, by the way, I am Valdis," says this woman here. "And I am Asta."
Who?
Asta.
Asta o cheamă Valdis și...
Asta altul cheamă Asta.
Asta.
I'm confused.
Ce nume are și asta?
Deci Valdis a zis că asta o cheamă asta.
Oh, Vasta.
No, Asta. No. Oh, why? Have you never heard of this name before? Hello.
No way.
Hello.
So you're Valdis, but who's Asta?
She's my friend.
I'm just fucking with you. There's 2 places in our boat. But first you have to tell us. Did you live here? Were you born
Yes.
here? You just happened to...
This used to be our home, our clan. I don't know what happened. The whole island got flooded overnight.
overnight.
Just like that?
Yes, we tried calling out for people. We fished whatever people were sailing by, all dead. We were on duty here guarding the longhouse, but unfortunately, I guess we were lucky because this was the only place that was still not flooded. But the rest,
Did you have a long
looking.
ship?
Only one, yes, but that's sunken as well.
Oh.
Well,
Were
there
there any signs before that something may happen?
Like
How was the weather?
earthquake or winds? strong winds?
Earthquakes, and strong winds. A huge storm has picked up, and then it felt like the whole of Grimnir has started to shake. And when it did, huge waves have come on an island and washed it away. And waves have come in the past, but they always just wash away and leave the land as it once was. But now, you see the water level is still very high.
Didn't Zayt tell us about a rumor of something similar to
Yes.
this happening?
He did today as well.
Months ago.
Did anything else happen after this?
No,
Did you hear noises when that happened?
there are a lot of noises. There were screams. There was creaking and squealing and squawking and
Animal noises, I mean, like someone who might want to destroy your island, like dragon noises or thing like this.
there's so many noises. I didn't know what was human and what was animal. What were our beasts of burden and what were our people dying and drowning and being squashed beneath the debris. I'm not sure. But this has never happened before.
You got your
I see.
gear with you?
Only our armor and our weapons, yes.
You know how to hold a shield in the shield wall?
Of course, we
I
are
don't.
raiders.
Because I don't.
You look at it with his crony that I didn't want to comment on that as
Okay, Vondel, come up in the front here. I don't want to talk to them anymore. They're bullying me.
Bullied by strangers. No.
Well, the world is changing, and what happened. Cannot change it. It's important that we look forward and just move on from this place, because
this is exactly what we want, are willing to do.
it's
You're willing to take
pointless
us.
standing and discussing the fate of this island. The way I see it, it's over. Move on.
So
By the
can
way,
we
do
tag
you know
along?
us? Do you know us?
No.
Do you
Who are
even know who am I?
You don't
No.
recognize us? By haven't the
Vondel
stories reached your
suppresses-
clan?
Well,
That
supposed to
suppresses
be.
the urge of like slapping boat's car and leave behind the heads like children and says, just get the fuck on with it. Get on the boat. We can speak in the ship. I don't like this place.
Right. Where are the
Thank you.
trade bearers?
Can you see
And we are Valdis and Asta.
who?
Vondel starts rowing.
We are
Interesting.
the representatives of the wolf.
We have heard about the wolf.
We're just exploring and finding treasure and solving problems.
Making a
We ha-
name.
We have heard about the drift soul being assembled. The Jarl, our Jarl, would have wanted to sail there as well, but this
Is
year he
anybody
was feeling a
helping with
little
the
bit.
Is anybody helping with the rowing?
Yeah, sure. The girls.
I'm just talking with them.
Yeah, and as
So
Mental
anyway,
Apparently.
we are
Need-
the last two members of the Ironsides. Yeah,
Ironsides, what?
that's what the clan of the Ironside. That was.
Have I heard of that?
No, it's a small clan.
You're an Ironside.
Did you
What?
know Bjorn?
Yes, our Jarl was named Bjorn. Have you ever heard of him?
The legendary son
Huh?
of Ragnar.
No.
Who was
You're
his
not
father?
Ragnar's son?
I don't remember. I believe it's something with B as well. Like
I've heard
Romy?
tales of his legendary power and wisdom.
Probably when he was younger, he might have been a great warrior. We only knew him as an old man.
And Scar things to consider. I haven't saw the series. Know how they ended.
Is he dead?
He's not. He's Fine. So neat trick you did there, setting that fire up. You are survivors.
I'm glad there was someone to that noticed it and decided.
Woman's
That doesn't help.
instinct.
And as soon as you start rowing back to
Do they have any tattoos, by the way?
yes, they are. They have all sort of battle runes and war paint on them.
Gang tattoos?
Okay.
And just as you start sailing towards back towards your ship, you realize that the weather is getting a little bit.
The wind is picking up.
The wind is picking up, and there is a huge downpour starting to come up from the sky, and the waves in the sea are starting to churn even harder than before. And just as the two women have narrated to you what happened previously, the whole world starts to shake again, and there's like something of a hum, of a howling hum coming from around you, and with a scream, and not the scream of some creature of some man or something like that, but as if the air around you starts screaming, and as if the world itself starts screaming, as it is being frictioned against probably the biggest moving thing that you have ever seen in your life. It is bigger than the size of an island, bigger than that, and it starts moving. At first, you can see it as if the whole seabed is moving below you, but then at some point, this would-be seabed or whatever, erupts out of the surface of the water, and with it changes the whole landscape. And you realize that this is not actually the world and the ground that is shifting. It is not the sea, but rather something that lives in it.
no.
Leaf has seen that before, right?
When
In my backstory.
you have seen the...
A dragon turtle.
it's not a dragon turtle.
Ah, okay.
I know what it is. You know, as it gets out of the water, we start singing. Tan, 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 and then John
I
Cena.
was right, man. I was right.
And basically, as this creature is making its way out and it screams, it's deafening in that regard. And you realize that on the fairing there, you have been riding a wave, but not actually riding the wave per se, but you were getting higher and higher towards the sky as the water below you was moved by this serpent. So you're now somewhere in the air as it is looking around, as it is exactly as is depicted here. And as it moves away from you, you're starting to fall back towards the sea surface. At the same time, back at the Fate Bringer, on the side of the ship, you're also a little bit displaced to the side, and the ship gets moved against anyone's will. Anyway, as you're falling from the sky, or whatever you're falling from, guys, on the fairing, I guess roll me dexterity saving throws.
I just clicked on dexterity. Is that okay?
No, it's a check. I need a save.
Hang on. How the hell do I do the saving throw? Because now it doesn't let me select.
Click on the saving.
Main page.
Ei,
You have
ai sub el ai o icoană întreagă care se numește saving throws.
Can I use one lucky die?
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Marvelous. I don't know what. Who's.
Opa.
Wait, why is it said 15 on mine? Why does it say 7 now?
Just try hard 7.
Huh? No, seriously. Actually, like when I rolled the dexterity, it's at 15.
You have advantage, so you roll the 16 and the 7, and we take the 16. Because danger sense. No?
Sure. So roll again. The first one was not a good.
It's ability check. Okay, it's fine.
This save from an effect you can see.
Alright, I only need people from the fairing to roll dexterity saving throws, so don't. The ones on the fate bringers, don't worry about it. Alright, so as the whole world shifts below you and you start falling down, all of you manage to get in such a position that when you hit the water, you don't get injured or anything like that. You assume a good diving position. However, the ship, the small boat that, except for this girl, which gets some damage as she hits the ground on her belly, and yes, the fairing gets destroyed. So the little rowboat that you are using gets destroyed as it falls down back on the sea. It explodes effectively, and all 5 of you are now in the water. And the world serpent doesn't seem to be necessarily leaving this location, or if it is so large that it will be still moving for the next few minutes in this area. It is coiling around the little that is left of the island, and with its wild movements and unpredictable patterns and whatnot, remaining in this location for long will probably mean your demise, basically. Now, both you and the ship need to make your escape out of here in order to survive. So, the guys back at the Fedbringers, you have just seen your friends being thrown into the air and then dropped back down into the sea, while at the same time you had a near miss with another part of the serpent. What do you do?
I'm just gonna full on shout. We need to help them! Let's go! Get on!
Oars ahead. Let's get them
Go
out.
ahead! So we are gonna try to
Da, vreau să
approach them. And
race,
Can I
race
use...
the boat.
Okay.
Race the boat for the 5 in the water. And
Vondel,
approach.
Could I use...
Yeah.
Azi, could I use the frosting ring, doamne. The frost ring to cast 2 instances of Wall of Ice, so we can... no.
You can only cast 1 wall of ice.
Okay, wall floats, so we can use that and stay on it.
Okay, you probably can do that, but let's see exactly what the others are doing. And then I'm gonna ask you what you are doing. All right, so you are trying to get the people to row towards the others, right?
where's the
Yes.
probably not towards the serpent though, I think.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly near the serpent. And while you shout that, the people do get their hands on the oars. So you still had your sail out at the moment, and right now it's being fucked all around. Some of them are attempting to raise the sail, while others are getting a hand on their oars, and they say, "Are you fucking crazy? We must sail out of here. They are lost to us." And they start turning the boat around.
How far are we?
What?
So how far are you? 360 feet. So yeah, you're
300?
100 de metri. 100 de
300.
metri.
Puteți să dați cu rulul, că este accurate, more or less.
Okay. How much feet do we have amongst ourselves? Three people. I have 100 feet of rope.
Let me see. Where's my inventory?
Okay,
Nu cred că
so
am fi luat o pe boat, dar mă rog. I don't know.
I have
Because if I
some
have
rope.
300 feet of rope, I will cast the wall of ice and I will hammer some pythons on it. I will use the rope caster to shoot an arrow towards the ship.
I had some rope,
And
but
then
I don't
tie
see
it
it
on
anymore.
the
Ah,
ice.
never mind. Right,
The problem is that your ship is sailing away because your crew is panicking.
And there's no way for us to try to stop them?
I mean, you tell me what you want to do, and I'm telling you how it's what you must do and how it could happen. So, I'm not saying it's not. It's just like a skill challenge. You know what a skill challenge is?
Da, în momentul în care crewmen încep să vorbească prostii și să we're getting the fuck out of here.
You're already starting to get out of here, yes.
Da, Himnar vrea în momentul ăla să facă un boast check sau ceva de genul ca să mă folosesc inclusiv de glory points și îi fac să se întoarcă.
Okay, so basically, yeah, this is, you can try to intimidate the crew.
Nu știu dacă intimidate sau inspire, ceva care să-i oprească, dar nu-mi dau seama.
Or persuasion, yeah, whatever you want to do.
Himnar starts yelling, listen here everyone, what we have done together will pale in comparison. We're not leaving our bearers of fate behind. We've been through hell and back, remember that. Nothing will keep us apart. Row towards them. Navigate as evasively as possible. Don't collide with the snake. But don't you dare turn your back on the fate bearers, or I will dismember you myself.
How many points of glory are you wagering?
Jumate.
Osvither will howl for dramatic effect, by the way.
Osvither will jump into the water and try to get to you, seeing as the boat departs. Okay, so your glory is 6. You can roll. Was that a persuasion? Persuasion check, and you add 3 to it. If you fail, that means you lose some glory points.
I'm gonna lose more than glory points if I fail. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Plus 3, that's 21. So, he's right, people! Let's go save them! They start,
Hold on, lads! We're coming for you.
Oh shit, there's a boat coming our way.
Alright, Zayt, are you trying to do anything?
Well, Himnar was already successful, so not at the moment, but I'm keeping a very straight eye on everyone.
Prepare ropes, everyone. Prepare ropes and oars to pull them in the boat.
Stai că aveți fiecare de o câte o tură. Alright, so Zayt doesn't do anything. Himnar has managed to man up the crew. Meanwhile, at the other end, right now, the water is churning. You are in the danger of being sucked in by below the water by the moving of this primordial being. Drowning and whatnot is out of the question for you, but for others, not so much. What do you do? Scar, you said you had a plan. You get
Yes.
one action, one round, as if you are in battle.
I will cast the wall of ice underneath us, so everybody will stay on it. And if I still have any actions left, I will hammer some pythons, so everybody gets to, I don't know, hang on to something.
All right, you activate your armband, and you create a platform beneath your feet of ice that is preventing you from being sucked even further inside, and you can instantly feel that the ice is starting to crackle slowly as the water starts beating into it from the side as it comes with great force. But for now, it is stable. You can only you have enough actions left to also draw your pythons out of the backpack or belt or whatever you're keeping them, and let know your intention to the others. But for now, you don't have time to hammer them in. Vondel, what are you doing? Save
Okay,
yourself
so
and your friends.
as we were falling in the water, Vondel would have tried to grab the oars, well, as many oars as he could from the boat.
All right.
And as after Scar casted the ice wall, Vondel will tie his rope around himself and throw it to the others. He's got a 50 feet rope, and start using the the oar to try and move the ice towards what it away from the serpent, work against the current.
So you're trying to make an ice raft, basically?
Pretty much just move it away with full strength.
Yes, you need a lot of strength. You need your muscles to be bulging at your maximum. In your fall, you wasn't the greatest of dexterities, so you managed to grab a hold of an oar before the other got disappeared and the boat got destroyed. You have it in your hand. Now you have the size below your feet, and you're trying to push away. But it will require, give me your strength or actually athletics check to see if you're actually strong enough to move this
Okay.
big sheet of ice. Wow. All right. You go and you feel your armor starting to crackle a little bit beneath your muscle, and you manage to move the ice sheet one square a little bit closer to the ship. It wasn't the greatest of strength feats, but at least it was something that maybe not even 1% of the population have been able to do anyway. For more considerable gain, you need an even stronger feat of strength. Leif, are you doing anything?
It ain't much, but it's honest work, you know. Leaf, he will try to seek the one end of the serpent or the face or whatever. The direction where the sound is the greatest. He will cast fireball. No. He will cast thaumaturgy, and he will say something in the language of Murlocs, in Aquan, because Leaf knows a primordial language of the water elementals, Aquan. He's not sure if the sea serpent knows it, but whatever, this is what he can think of in the few moments that he has. And he will say something like this. Jorgmunder, hear our plea. We are just mere mortals, and we ask you to spare our lives, because we are just fleeting flames of fire in the great scheme of things. Our existence is just a whisper in the howling winds. Yet we cling to it with all the hope that we have. We are not enemies, we are just travelers caught in this tempest. You who witnessed the birth of the worlds, you understand how fragile our life is. We are bound by the cycle of life, and our hearts beat with the rhythm of life. Our breaths mingle with the wind. Hear our request, spare us, and we shall honor your name until the final dawn. While the others are laughing their asses off.
And you see that you have caught its attention, and now if previously it was not aware of you, right now this huge snake-like head is searching for the source of the sound, and after detecting it at the end, you see that it is eyeing you, and the head is starting to slowly descend from what appears to be actual from the sky, since it is so big, and it's slowly descending towards you.
Oh, shall I continue then?
What?
No, it's already it's been more than what you can do in a turn. All right. Bet at so I would say that's 2 successes and so far 0 failures. We don't know exactly. Oh, actually, let's have you roll for something. So this was more like something that you would do with religion, trying to revere this creature in her own way. Let's see how good you are with that.
He's great with it.
Fuck off. That's
Bro,
that
I
should
am
be my.
rolling private, bro.
Alright, so 3 successes,
Tot e
0
un
failures.
secret. Tot e un secret.
Alright.
Alrighty, back at the Fatebringer.
Just assume his gender.
The storm is picking up. Try as they might, and bolstered as they are, your crew is having difficulties in battling the storm, so you can get closer and closer to your friends. It's also happening that since the waves are exiting outwards from the serpent, you trying to sail into it is becoming a little bit of an impossible feat, let's say. So you're now at a standstill. Even your ship is not being moved back by the waves, but all that the rowing is doing is keeping you in one place. Is there anything you'd like to try, do, or say?
Seeing that it's becoming very hard to go forward, and also the manifestation of the wall of ice from our compatriots, just gonna tell everyone, all right, everyone, just hold here. Just hold the boat as much as you can. But don't go away. So we're just trying to hold our position as still as possible.
Alright. Him not.
Elfling, do you realize how hard it is for them to reach us? It's
Do
infinitely
you realize
easier
how hard it
for
is
us.
for us to get there too?
Not directly, but we can ride the waves. We can make a small detour, but we can advance. Men! Ride the wave! Ride the wave. Make a small detour, but we need to get to the fate bearers. Ride or die!
Alright, so
Cu taumaturgii. Nu cu taumaturgii, ca să fie inspirații și chestii.
okay, so they're getting conflicting orders from you, so they don't know exactly who to listen to. So let's have both you and Zayt roll a persuasion.
Can Oswither howl underwater?
The Oswither is howling. Alright.
I think I win!
Nope.
Yes!
Pot să folosesc inspirație?
Poți, da.
Reroll?
What the fuck?
No.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll take the help. I'm
All right.
my inspiration.
They're fine at, and they turn the boat and they allow themselves to be to go with the flow. And the wolf there in the water is like that dude from the. Really?
Yeah, really?
All right.
Like this.
So, okay. At the same time, B team, you are on the ice sheet, and
Jesus.
the attention of the serpent is now upon you, descending with its massive maw that could probably swallow all of you without difficulty, even the big boat, if needed. What do you guys do?
Question: Are the two women on the?
Yes, around the
Device?
ship. Valdis is wounded because she pretty much hit the water on her belly, and she's a little bit out of breath. But Asta is holding on to her, and she goes like, "Come on, get up, get your bearings."
Are we close to each other? Right?
You are all on the ice sheet. You all fit, not like in the Titanic.
We should also be like tied together, right? Because I threw the rope for them.
Sure, you have a rope that everyone is holding on to.
Like it's tied around Vondel's waist,
Yep.
so that people can hold to the Hulk. Right.
Go ahead, Scott.
Okay, I will continue what I wanted to do and hammer as many pythons as I can and hand them some of them and say, try to, I don't know, hammer some as well while I'm thinking of our next action.
Okay, so you're using them as handles, right? More or less.
Yes. Și apoi, if we're getting close distance to the Fatebringer and I have enough rope, I will I will shoot the rope caster and attach itself to the ship so it can drag us.
All right. In this wind and this downpour, you're gonna have to do some crazy maths and theoreme to shoot in such a way somewhere that the wind will actually bring it over to the ship. This is not even a straight arrow that would probably brave the winds a little bit easier. But even an arrow would probably be knocked off course. So I need you to roll an attack roll, basically, with your bow or whatever. And I need you to roll above 25 to be able to hit the ship with your...
And Wendell roll first on his strength to try and get closer to the boat before Scar attacks.
He can, yes, but that won't change the DC, yes.
He tried.
But you can certainly
Go for
try your
it, Wonder.
athletics.
Torch.
Okay, well, then anyway, Vondel seeing the freaking serpent get closer will yell, "God damn it, Cliff!" And he's going to try and...
Mamă, ce-am dat,
Mamă, eu rupt.
Trebuie athletics.
Dar nu saving throw.
No, sure. Yeah,
Era
athletics.
norocul tău, că ăla probabil că spărgeai gheața. Ca să vă sparg gheața.
I mean...
Okay, Scar, the marksman, I don't know. It seems like you're throwing the rope somewhere. Only you understand exactly the trajectory that you need for this rope to be able to reach the ship. But somehow, through some divine intervention, whatever others might think,
as well.
Your rope starts tying around the mast of your ship right into the middle, and now it is attached to it, making I don't know, maybe the approach a little bit easier.
Okay, it also hit one of the seagulls on the way, so it brought dinner. Because he hit 28, right?
One of the enemies of the brethren, the brotherhood of the seagulls.
Will let go and allow himself to be carried by the waves, and will start sliding slowly towards the ship as well, seeing that there is now a rope between you and the ship. You realize that it is trying to actually go and take a bite onto that rope to slowly pull himself towards you, as he's a smart, intelligent creature. All right, Leif.
Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Speech.
Hear our plea, noble Jormundur. Consider it. We do not seek conquest. It is our request is simple. Let us endure. Our tongues shall weave sagas. Your name will be forever remembered in verse and in song From the most humble cottages to the greatest hall meads of the Jarls, your legend shall echo. We shall pass down tales of your coils encircling the world, of your ancient wisdom, of your benevolence, and the tremors that ripple through the world when you stir. Our memories shall be your legacy.
Roll deception.
Is that okay? Is that deception or actual?
No, it's not deception.
Okay, religion then.
Fuck, it was deception. God damn it.
Right, that is a fail. So we are 4 successes, 1 failure so far. Actually, the strength check of Vondel is also a failure, so we are at 4 successes and 2 failures.
Do I not get a success?
Păi, el era succesul tău.
Am crezut că e lui Himnar. Ok.
I didn't see exactly how that would have helped, but it is changing a little bit the destination. That's a success. I consider that a neutral, especially since Zayt and Himnar were shouting opposing orders. Alright, at this point, back to the boat. You are continuing to be carried away by the waves, but now you are attached to your friend's buy rope. What would you like to do?
Zayt?
Himnar, we need to stand still. We left Scar's dog behind. He's gonna kill us. If the sea won't kill us, he will kill us at the end of this. We need to wait now, and also for his wolf. God damn, that's scarier actually. Men, all right, hold still. They're coming to us.
Alright,
Dar
let's
Himnar
go.
tries to remember the blue tall folk's name in the back of the boat, and he yells Odur, and he yells at Odur, Odur, you see that rope? Pull hard, get the fate bearers to safety, bring them to us, help and heave. Și
Alright.
basically îl roagă pe Hodur să tragă de funia cât de tare poate el. Și
Yes, he will get to his feet, grab a hold of a rope and start pulling. This is not necessarily a success, but it will provide Vondel with an advantage on his next roll to get here. Alright. Back at the sheet of ice, the serpent, you can smell its breath at this very moment, and it will look at you, Leif, and in your head you will hear something like, "What is your name?"
Can I answer now?
Yeah, it's
My name, Almighty One, is Leaf of the Grim. Spare us so we can spread your name across the world.
and she will say, "Leave, High Priest of Jormungandr." And at the same time that it will dub you as its High Priest, it will smack its head into the sheet of ice. Not aimed at you, Leaf, but at the others. You see that as it descends, it avoids you with its nose, but the others are in danger. At this point, you will have to make a dexterity saving throw to jump out of the maw, descending maw of the serpent, and live to fight another day.
Can the piece of ice also roll a dexterity throw?
No, because the piece of ice goes to shit right now as it explodes.
Oh no.
And Leif, you would be landing on the nose of the serpent as it descends.
Yeah, I don't flinch.
All right. Well, I choose to use my damn rune to succeed on this throw.
That's not even, it's a skill check, not a saving throw.
Is it? Okay. Well, shit. Then I'm probably gonna get eaten. Let's go.
You can have advantage
no,
because it's
no.
danger.
Oh.
Sense.
I'm still gonna get eaten.
Hey, that's not terrible.
All right.
I will roll as well.
Yeah, everyone. All right.
Alright, alright,
I mean-
alright.
I'm probably gonna use inspiration to roll that shit.
Can I use the lucky? Well,
Yeah. I have 3 per day.
much better.
Okay. Use inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that, right? So I need to tick that thing up top, right? And then
Sărace
do it
folosesc
again.
inspiration.
Do I need to roll?
No.
So I
Unless you want
tick
to jump
the...
out. Or
Wait. I think I do like this, right?
you reroll again.
And it's worse. Nice. Okay, well, let's get eaten.
Before I had a chance to save myself, now I'm drowning.
I mean, probably not.
Help me, I'm underwater.
Asta jumps out, Scar jumps out, Valdis and Vondel get swallowed, and Leif is on the top of the serpent's nose. At which point, both ship and people are you are at a safe distance that you can approach each other. So Scar, you're still attached to the rope that is tied to the ship. Asta is holding on dear life on you. You are united halfway there with Osviter, and together you get back eventually on the deck. However, Leif, you are on top of the serpent and you have someone inside of the serpent and someone you know and someone you have just met. However, I don't see you doing very well there on top either. What would you like to do, if anything?
I would like to pledge again for sparing the lives of those that fail to see the awesomeness. I would like to say that we are mortals. Our lives and are filled with emotions, and I would like to say to him an ancient proverb: when the serpent uncoils, the world tremble, and we are trembling now. But perhaps our survival will alter this prophecy. Our existence is the twist required to change the fate of the world. Spare, my friends, and I shall spread your word. This I promise.
You say that in your Aquan or whatever you're using doesn't seem to register at all. However, she, as her first, her new high priest, she deposits you on one of the island on dry land over here, and before returning, submerging back into the Serpent Sea, doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything. However, deep inside, you know that she will hold you onto that promise that you made, and then she disappears, swims away.
Dau... Dau cast la sending pentru Vondel. To ask him, hey, are you in one piece? Are you okay? Do you want us to follow this German snake thing? Se întâmplă ceva?
One day you do get the message and you realize you are still traveling as if through a water. What's it called? Topogan de apă. Through the digestive, water slide through the digestive tract of the snake. It will probably take you a good amount of minutes to reach the end of it. But for now, you are alive, traveling through the creature.
Hey, I guess if I can reply, I'll just say
Yes, you can send
still,
back a message.
still inside the serpent, alive.
25.
You get that message back, and at least you're not alone, Vondel, as that Valdez is still close behind you.
O să întemeiați o colonie nouă.
A new clan.
The Ironside clan never dies.
The Iron
We just
Inside.
get new members. The Inside clan.
All right.
Does he reply?
Yeah, he did. Said, still alive inside of the serpent.
Ah, okay.
Everyone safe? Where's Vondel? Where's Leaf? Oh boy.
Do we see Leaf?
Yeah, he's on the island. You can see him, especially after the storm clears.
Lee is shaken. He tries to find the shape of the serpent.
You look into the distance, see the sea. You see the sea churning. You see waves, and it does make you think: is every wave ever traveling across the sea caused by this serpent, or is it a natural phenomena? It is hard to tell at this moment, but you do not see the shape of the serpent.
Măcar știm what flooded this place.
Yes.
Mystery solved.
So, rumor half true. No witches. Just primordial creatures. You know?
All right. Do you head over to recover Leif?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I'm still pondering there, trying to digest everything that happened here.
Don't mention digesting, please.
That's just faster than the snake.
My stomach cannot hold what ever has transpired here.
Regurgitate your thoughts, man.
My mind is a vomit of thoughts. It's I'm speaking through my ass.
The butt of the joke.
Sort of a Aquan language.
This is we are really too small in front of the primordial forces of this world.
Monologue, right?
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting. Continue.
No. It's
Do we get to see that he's just stunned by whatever has transpired from a distance?
Îl vedeți acolo unde previously the two women were sitting, where there used to be a fire. Se uită, e în cur și se uită into the distance, where he believes the serpent has.
What the hell is he doing? The fuck did he? Alright, guys. What do we do?
what
Let's
is
go
the
bring
point of
him.
all this? How can we stand on the same scale of things with such might?
And that is that you guys do here because you are approaching the island at this moment, and you see you hear him blabbering to himself.
Is there
Bro,
a
get
point?
on the ship! Gee! What are you doing?
Leaf will slowly change his head, turn his head, sorry.
I wave. Hello. Nice to see you're still one piece. Where's Wondel?
Who was with Vandal?
Valdis.
Valdis. The double V did not make it, man.
Upper V gang is gone. What? Anyway, get on.
That's how Volkswagen was founded.
It's
What do you mean the double V did not make it? Where's Vondel?
they were both swallowed by the great serpent, by the mighty one. They did not make it. They're gone. They are taken with she, with her.
No creature can swallow Vondel.
I'm not sure.
That's for sure.
Jormungandr is a creature.
Not for long anyway.
She will throw up. I can bet my ass on it. Vondel is a tough nut to swallow.
Be careful about talking about nuts.
I will spring up, stand up, and make my way to the boat.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
I will kneel down and I'll start praying in Aquan again.
You're forced to multi-class now, man.
Shut up. This is just flavor praying.
No, we need a cleric.
You would qualify for fathomless warlock or a great old one.
A fathomless.
No, fathomless. I was just stuttering. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not really like a prayer like until now. It's more like a monologue again. I will tell to whom it may concern in Aquan things about the mortals, describe the lives, such curious creatures that mortals are, hungry for understanding everything, to put a name, to classify everything. And for this, us mortals, we pledge to seek wisdom in all the greater powers, such as myself right now, that I'm pledged to seek wisdom in the coils of the Grey Serpent and ask him to share secrets so that we can be the mortal scribes, recording its truths, its realities. And I will continue describing the meaning of life. Life, I mean, not live. Every branch of a tree, every, I don't know, dewdrop, every heartbeat, how we are mere threads in the grand loom of existence. Our survival.
Vorbește de Aquan?
Oh my god, what happened to him?
Speak plainly, Leaf. What you gibbering about?
He's choking in the water breathing spell.
Spare us, spare our friends, and we shall harmonize with the cosmic score.
Still in Aquan?
The tapestry of life and awe about of awe in the divinity.
Meanwhile,
The
Jormungandr
snake.
speaks giant.
So the snake spared you, but took your wits.
It's and then I come to my senses again. I don't know what to try now.
Himna, was you just rambling about? Did you try to talk with? Did you send like Vondel a message before? I didn't catch it.
Aye, Vondel's
What did he
alive. Vondel's alive in the belly of the beast.
All right,
The
can you?
snake.
Great, fucking fantastic. All right, can you send him one more message?
I can try.
All right. I mean, I think he'll think about the same, but whatever. Let us just reinforce it. Tell him that we're still around, and tell him to go crazy. Tell him to let it all out. Tell him to whatever he was building up inside. We need him, and he is not allowed to fail.
Okay, so you want to tell Vondel that we will remain here or around and to unleash
Yes.
the beast. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. Or at least we're gonna see what the fuck is happening.
Okay. You see,
Carefully, have only
Himnar's,
25 words.
you see Himnar's eyes go white again as he starts sending a message to Vondel. Himnar says, Vondel, you must unleash that beast of yours and wreak havoc in the belly of the beast. We will remain around waiting for you to get out. Get out, get out. That's the message.
You don't get anything back.
Did he reply?
What? Oh
Did
shit.
Vondel at least get the message?
Vondel is a little bit preoccupied right now, so I will get back to that at their slow demise being digested by the juices of the serpent. Meanwhile, Hrolf will look at all of you, says, "It is a shame. You did not die a good death. You swallowed by the serpent. You'd be denied the halls of the slain. Regardless, when we reach the shore, we will drink in his name."
It's gonna shuffle around.
But his strength kept the ice in place. He has earned my gratitude.
I know you are hopeful that he can prevail somehow, but I do not see how. We have just met the world serpent, and he is inside it.
You're right. All right, everyone, set sail. We're moving the fuck out of here. Unbelievable.
Just wait a bit. Wait a bit more.
I will wait as much as you want. Vondel, as you are traversing through the water slide, you realize that the water is starting to slowly eat at your skin and pinch, giving you a pinching sensation. So the seawater is now slowly being replaced by the acids inside of the digestive tract of the serpent, and slowly but surely you will melt inside and become calories for the world serpent. At some point, you are fully immersed into this acid, and slowly behind you there is the woman Valdez that follows you, and she starts screaming in pain as she's being devoured alive, basically. You also start missing skin. If your first layer of skin or is already gone, at which point you, as you're standing valiantly in front of this pain, you hear it inside of your head. Do you want to live?
Who the fuck are you?
Know who I am. Don't have much time. Do you want to live?
To hell with all this. Of course I do.
Then let me take over.
Wonder
At this
doesn't
point,
even think of it.
Wonder, would have to relinquish control of his body. As he did that.
Okay, well, Wonder will allow the creature to take over, but will fight to maintain consciousness.
Alright, so around your skin, around your whole body, that black sludge is starting to take over what was once your first layer of skin. Slowly but surely, your whole body is starting to be enveloped in that black sludge. And the last part, your face, as soon as it extends over your face and over your head and over your eyes for a second, there is pitch darkness. Then in the next second, you realize that you're a passenger in your own body. This creature that has been living inside of you is now, you are now living inside of it, basically, as the roles have changed. You realize that the substance or whatever this creature is made of, is black sludge, is highly resistant to this acid that was previously burning at your body. However, your belongings and equipment are not exactly that lucky. So everything that you have on you that is not a magical item is quickly being dissolved inside of the maw of the creature, and the woman near you, as you are left with her screaming and death throes as she surely being eaten alive by this acid. But otherwise, you stop hurting.
Okay, one question. Can we consider that the loot I have, like the bedroll and mess kit and all that stuff, like clothing that I wasn't wearing, isn't on me? Because I don't think I would carry that shit around.
No, but you'd carry your weapons, your shield,
Yeah, well, that stuff.
your
yes.
armor.
Yep.
But yeah,
Nu cărai datoria noastră la tine? Nu aveai la tine?
Oh, wait.
so after a while, it is silence as the woman has stopped screaming because she is now dead, and you continue to exist inside of the belly of the beast for a few more hours until the next phase in the digestive ritual is happening inside of this creature. Meanwhile, back at the ship, a couple of hours pass. Do you still wait around for Vondel to appear?
Yeah, of course.
Scar will wait, but he will grow impatient.
Okay. Eventually, your body is deposited and is being pushed further back towards the other end of the serpent. And after a while, there is nothing nutritious that the system finds about you, and eventually you are being expelled back into the world.
But why are we waiting here?
Because I don't know, because they said they wanted to give him a chance to fight.
Isn't it wiser to go follow the serpent in that direction that we saw the water churning?
Probably not.
Which direction? It's gone, right? It was already gone.
Right. Eventually, you're expelled out into the world, but you're still a passenger into your own body. You can see what's happening around you, but it's like playing a first-person game that you're not in control of. And you're swimming right now, trying to find something, a piece of debris, a small island, something to rest upon. Looking, you see this creature, your body, your head is turning around as it looks for something dry, something, a land to get upon, and even for a ship. But a ship is not seen. So yes, it is just as probably Leif has guessed. It has been a few hours that the serpent has been traveling all this time. So wherever you are expelled, you're not expelled in the same direction, in the same location that the ship was currently waiting for you to get out. So yes, you are alone in the world. You can try to communicate in the back of the mind of this creature as it has communicated before into yours, but you realize that it is still in control. Anything that you would like to say or do?
I would just ask it, where are we?
I do not know, but we are out. I guess it's time that we strike on our own.
Oh, sorry, what did he say?
I guess it's time that we strike out on our own.
No. We still need them.
Yeah, but they're not here.
We can find them.
How?
I don't know. It will take too much time to gather others.
And to swim for a little bit, and you can feel its fatigue as yours, as if your muscles still ache, all that flapping around. Eventually, you do find what appears to be, I don't know, a small piece of land, hardly enough to make a house upon. Was this a bigger island sometimes in the past? It's just like that, but the creature does crawl yourselves on the shore over there, and it remains lying down on its back for a while, trying to catch a little bit of its breath and energy. Meanwhile, back at the ship, you realize that Vondel is nowhere in sight after 2 or 3 hours of sitting around. And, well, should we just resume? Asked Rolf.
I say,
În ce direcție a luat-o Jormungandr? În direcția Tolfolk Establishment sau înapoi de unde am venit noi?
A plecat tot alte direcții, înspre sud, dacă e să o luăm așa. Okay, so you are somewhere in this location as you traveled a bit, of course, for the island, and your Mangander left towards the south. Towards, all right.
If there are seagulls around, we can promise them rewards if they find signs.
Yeah, the seagulls are probably just as the fish, as I have
Dead.
Not just that the fish have vacated the waters near the village because of the danger that they were sensing. The seagulls have also wisened up, seeing that thing exiting out of the sea. And right now, it's only you drifting aimlessly through the waters.
Himna, do you have any more magic in you? Can you send Vondra another message? Just
One
see
final message.
just see if it goes through. We can't stay here forever. As much as I would love to believe. We need a plan. Guys, we need
I have a
Yes,
question.
He's right. We
I
need
have
to
a-
move on if it doesn't answer.
I have a question. In this world, are people able to tell time and their location based on the position of the sun? Are they able to tell the hour of the day if they see how the shadow is cast on the earth? When they make a dial and they raise a pole.
If you are a ranger or you have navigation tool or if you have cartography tools, yes. If you're a barbarian, no.
Wait, hey, hang on, that's racist.
Classist.
I'll send
So
him
you-
a final message. What do you
Right.
want? What do you guys want me to tell him? I'm not giving up. I don't want to give up on him, but I
Yes.
know we cannot stand here and just pray that he arrives.
just try to, I know, reach out to him and just ask if he's alive, I guess. I don't know. Just
He's
It's simple.
alive.
Ask him,
Look.
are you still with us?
And
Just-
if you're still alive and if you're able to make a fire, maybe the serpent will spit you out.
Okay.
anything that
Himnar attempts one last cast of sending.
hmm
His eyes go white and he starts mumbling. Vondel, we're still here, waiting for you. But we cannot wait longer. If you are well, just let me know. I will reach out to you in the following days. You are not lost to us.
You hear that message from Del, as you have heard the previous one as well, but you were too busy being digested to be able to answer. But now that the creature are now in piloting your body, it's like, you hear them. Your friends are trying to reach out.
I hear them. They also see a fireball in the air.
Nope. Was that part of the message?
I don't know. Was it?
No, yeah, because I believe we should not answer.
What do I see around?
Sea,
Mhm.
water, waves, more
And
sea.
what about where I am?
Yeah, that's what you see. There's a small island the size of a small house that you have landed upon right now. But other than that, you're surrounded by the Serpent Sea, as it's aptly named
Any
I'm on the way.
vegetation?
on that island. I mean, there's a bunch of
Seaweed?
bushes there. A small tree, maybe. A lot of rocks. Coral. Seaweed clinging to the side of the island.
Okay. And as a creature, do you see anything under the water?
Fish.
And Wondle does like a mental facepalm. Okay, he will reply to the guys, say a rock middle of the sea, until like try and summarize whatever the hell I'm seeing. If I see like I don't know cloud storm where the sun is positioned, anything I can tell them.
Oh, but you can do that. Because I'm in control. Try as you might, you'll not be able to answer them. This goes only one way. You can only talk to me. And I do not think I will answer back. No. I like this. Freedom, finally.
Wanda will get pissed the fuck off and say, like hell you do. And he's going to attempt to take back over. And,
No.
And activate his celestial revelation.
What?
Nothing. You try as you might. But you are only a voice in the back of someone's mind. Oh, so you do like that. It is how I feel whenever you keep me caged. Now,
Nobody
how
asked
the
you to be here.
turntables. But I saved you. Otherwise, they have been dead right now. I believe I have earned this. I'll be in control for a while.
Wanda will continue to struggle.
Okay, I can feel you there. That won't do. No. These are not the rules. I have to let you out. Now, if you want out, beg, as I have done in the past. I'm even capable of that.
Me beg? There's no begging here.
Yes, of course. Now I'm hungry. Let us find us something to eat. And it will head over to the small tree that I was previously describing, and it will start making a spear for fishing and whatnot. So yes, I would believe that the window to be able to reply would have passed, because the creature wouldn't let you do that.
What did he say? Himna. What did he?
He didn't reply anything. Not even the second time.
But-
I don't know where he is, lads. He's either in another plane of existence or dead.
The message. I have no idea. Do you know if he got the
No.
message or not?
No, I don't know anything. It's all my fault. I called him a wuss before coming here. Oh god, this is horrible. And Himnar turns to the back of the boat in sadness.
He may be gone, guys, but don't lose hope in our cause. Yes, he cannot be replaced, but we have to move forward.
Yep.
Let's hope and pray that he doesn't come back as a sea creature, as a sea serpent haunting us.
Well, we'll have to find him in order for him to not become one.
No, I mean...
I like to challenge the fate.
You know, the drone ones are supposed to be taken by the sea and return as sea serpents or something like that.
I'm not sure it's the same if you're swallowed by a huge serpent.
I don't know, I'm just hoping it's not the case.
Yes, or maybe inside the serpent, like Himmler and Zeitzer, there might be another plane of existence. And that's why he cannot receive the message. That's why he cannot answer back.
And if not, then he's on his way to hell.
Yes, just cling to any hope. It will fuel your resolve.
The thing is, initially he did reply to me when he was swollen.
Well,
But the
maybe he was
second and third
on his
times,
way
he
back to the
didn't.
stomach. I don't know.
I don't see it. I don't see it. How he can make it out alive.
I feel like I need a break. Like a 5-minute break.
In the
Alright.
middle of the ocean.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Let's
on a
end
somber,
on
mood, the crew resumes their journey back towards far landing.
I'm just gonna say, all right, everybody, back on track. We have places to go. Mission ain't over till it's over. Come on now. We don't have the luxury for us to yet get down on ourselves. That was my effort in trying to.
Yes. Alright. Sounds good. The ship is back on course after several delays, and we will take a small break. 5 minutes. See you soon.
All right.
I am here.
Oi.
Back as well.
Cool.
Be back.
Welcome. All right. So the ship departs. One bearer of fate less. Your journey will continue through the night and into the next morning. And the expedition is getting more and more depressed as time goes. You can roll a long rest if you want.
I would like a lesson. Apparently, took me long enough to realize, but better later than never. I will, as I trance through my sleep, I'll use my Eladrin feature, and for the rest of our cruises throughout to the island and back to Drift Hall, I would like to tap into the future and past memories of my Elven heritage, so that I can use navigator's tools, just as a fun thing to have for the next
Alright.
journey.
Meanwhile, Vondel and the darkness inside of him, they spend the night on their own small island. A fish was caught, though it was a little bit depressing for a dinner. And the creature will continue to speak with it, and you with it if you want, and says, well, this fucking sucks. We're stranded here. You see no one sailing by. The mainland is too far away to swim.
Do you know where the mainland is?
You can see some land farther away, and he shows you in the distance what appears to be very far into the horizon. No, maybe when your friends call back, maybe we should return to them.
I told you before. We need to return to them. They're strong. We need them.
Suppose you also want back in control, don't you? You sneaky little.
Of course I want back in control. It is my body.
Are you sure you are not the one in my body?
Of course I'm sure.
We shall see. We shall see.
What the hell are you?
Oh, just someone trying to live by from one place to the next. Just like you, a survivor.
You're a survivor. Survivor of what?
What do you mean? I'm just trying to get by. One day to the next.
I do not understand you. I do not know where you came from.
In the sky.
Vondel ponders at that for a moment. He remembers, I don't remember who, but somebody in the Drifthold was talking about magic and something related to sky. Who brought you here?
A body did.
You came on your own.
I'm a refugee. You know that white thing you see in the sky at night? The moon, you call it.
I do see it.
There used to be another one like that. And it's there that I used to live. Until it fell on this world. Me and my kind. We cannot live in this gravity. Your people have been exploiting mine for years. Those that you call Lutans and your magicians.
Vondel
So-
will relate that to the whatever he's heard before. Do continue.
The only way I can move around like this freely is to use someone such as you as a host.
What's your goal?
Survival, as I said.
Well, at least we have that in common.
That blade that was drawn on your chest so many years ago. They thought it poison. But it was me on that blade. I was but a creature trying to survive. It took me long to learn your speech. To learn how to communicate. I guess something good did come out of it. For now, I am finally in control. Finally able to move. My home is no more. It's not like I returned there. And I could care less about my brethren. I only care about me and my skin. Just as you do yours.
Well, I understand what you're trying to say, but I'm afraid you won't be making it much longer. You know where this whole world is going to. No matter how you've gotten over my body, you cannot use it as I do. It is not yours. You don't have my power. But I'm thinking I could probably make do somehow. Maybe I can find your place.
I have tried to go into others. But the bond is always there with you.
Yes, but
I
the
can
bond,
only live temporarily. But I
You
always
know.
am drawn back to you by some unknown forces. Something is keeping us together.
But that is something that we can, work on. That is something
you
that we can
suggest?
solve. What I suggest. First, I suggest that we take revenge on those bastards who've done this. I believe that we have the same grievance against them. We've just taken everything from us. And then we can use the wolf, can use the others, we can find a way to get you out of my body and maybe find you another. Have you be on your way. Do
But I
whatever
like your
you want.
body. It suits me well.
Doesn't suit you well. You know fully well that this is mine. You're never going to be able to use it, and you know very well that you will die. This world is going to shit. Why do you think I'm doing all this? Because I like this charade, acting righteous, and saving the world.
We die together.
Yes, we will die together. Is that what you want? You're taking over my body to die. It's pathetic.
I took your body because you never let me out.
Of course I don't let you out. I can't let you out. Even if I wanted to let you out, I can't.
But you could inside of the serpent when it suited you.
Yes, because you asked for it. And then, and what happened? Look at you.
Saved you.
You can't function. You can't work.
Silence. I believe there's someone sending a message.
Yeah.
Am I hearing anything?
Believe it or not, Himnar is not sure Vondel is still alive because he did not reply after 2 times.
Never mind. I just thought I heard something.
I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna intervene here. And following my famous quote, it's not over till it's over. Him not. Do you have that? Do you still have that spell? How does that even work?
It's a gift from Goddess Nat. It allows me to commune or communicate with people very close with which I am familiar.
Okay.
I don't know if there is a technique or how I can do that, but I know that I can. And I know that it's granted by the goddess.
All right. Does your goddess grant you this power today as well?
She may. But if you want me to use it for Vondel, there's no use. Like people, always people reply to me if they are alive. I mean, in Vondel did not reply for 2 times yesterday. This means like there are very low chances of him being alive.
I know. You are. You're fully right. But just for me, just one more time. Just one more time. I think I'm kind of hoping a bit too much, but just one more time. A personal favor. Just try to say something to him. And if it doesn't, I will just keep it to myself. Can you do that for me, please?
Sure, Elfling. You know I'd do anything for you.
I'll catch a grenade for you.
All right. So what do you want? What do you want to tell him?
Right, tell him. To whomever it might concern. No. Tell him if there's anyone at the end of this path, please just let us know. You have friends waiting for you.
All right, Elfling. Just give me a moment. And Himnar initiates the ritual again. His eyes go white. He starts mumbling a prayer. And he says, Vondel, I'm hoping against hope. I don't want to start telling your saga. A part of me knows you did not die in the bowels of Jormungandr. If you are there, say
Beep,
something
beep,
back
beep,
on the
beep.
phone.
No more words.
It cut off. My bug office.
You, this time, there's a voice in your head. Doesn't sound quite like Von. There it says, "Yes, we are alive. Come save us."
Himnar raises his eyes and in shock. Everyone, I received the message. He's alive. He's alive. He needs us to come and save him. But we need to figure out how we can locate him. I'm going to send him another message and ask him to give any sort of positioning, as much as he can articulate, of course. Wondering, where are you, lad? Do you have any distinctive geography around you? What can you tell us about your surroundings? We're coming for you.
Small island. Huge landmass to the east.
Where did the sun set? And where did the sun rise?
Mai trebuie un mesaj.
Oh, fuck.
My bug office.
Ia să vorbești cu Gade să-ți mărească abonamentul.
Are 3 pe zi, da.
Atâta.
Așa e roaming.
Îl întreb și asta cu where did the sun set and where did the sun rise? Am dat-o și pe a treia.
Rise in the east and set in the west. It will I would say that it set to my left.
Da, mă rog, nu cred că a fost cea mai bună întrebare, dar...
You know, it was a question.
Da, I convey this to the Fate Bearers. So he's alive, he's on a small island, and to the east, he has a huge landmass.
The east. Did he tell you anything else? Is he like hurt or something like that? Did he sounded okay?
He didn't say anything else. Let's take a look at the map.
I mean, all right. to the east.
East. Land northeast. It's possible he may be looking at for landing.
You think so? Like when we... Where were we? We were around this place? And
Yeah, that's exactly where we've
that
encountered.
thing is huge, so it can swim fast, I would think. But we have no idea when it got out of it. It's... For sure he's looking at this continent, but like... What is he now? Holy shit, this is just like looking for like the needle in a fucking
What we can
haystack.
try is sail along the coastline a decent distance from the shore, obviously, and be on the lookout for some islands. I don't give two shits about the tall folk right now. I want to find him.
You guys wanna go search?
Search and
For the tall folk.
You know where they are. All right. So what does the group wanna do?
I don't know. Scar, you're more more familiarized with navigating through this world. Where would you guess?
I mean, the description was awfully vague. I have no idea where he is.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask him to describe it better. That way, maybe some animal, some dolphins, fishes might know. I will dive. Maybe find a turtle. Speak with it. And let it guide
I
us.
will probably be dead by the time you find the turtle that's made it past.
Preferably a sea turtle.
Undead.
I'll do that. I'll do that after rest tomorrow. But
I'm
right now we
guessing-
have to turn the ship around.
Yeah, that's what are you doing? Turning the ship around, stopping in place, continuing at Starland. Scar said he wants to dive.
Guys,
I'll give him water breathing for an hour.
After 1 minute, he needs to make Constitution saving throws against frigid waters. So you get 1 minute without adverse effects.
That's fireball in the water.
I'm looking for the oldest turtle.
Or the oldest fish.
Or is it tortoise?
Different things, I think.
No, tortoise is on land. Yeah, turtle.
You do find turtle sweeping around. Yes.
Greetings, beast of the ocean.
It's rare that I see your kind alive on the water. Mostly
Well-
dead.
Usually I'm not a water being, but I am looking for my friend. He has been swallowed by the great serpent, Jormungandr.
You should look for him in the next life, my friend. Nobody survives the Great Serpent.
Well, he survived. And he described the land that he's currently on quite vague. He said to the east there is a landmass, huge landmass.
Yes.
This is a small island.
Small island.
I'd assume that you being a turtle and living for so many years, perhaps you could help me describe this world and maybe pinpoint sort of a location with a landmass towards the east.
No, I'm quite one kind of some businessman myself, so I don't do things for free.
You want something?
Of course.
What would you like? I
Turtles work for free.
will grant you one wish.
Oh, wish? You know how
Yes.
to cast that spell?
No, what? No, I'm freezing my ass. Hurry.
Oh, then I wish you would turn into a turtle and become my mate.
I have a friend that can do that. Perhaps he would like to help out. He's
Oh, no, I'm
actually the
kidding.
friend that I'm looking for.
I'm kidding.
And there's some extra motivation to find him.
Hello.
I hand him my business card to call
I'm quite behind on the tribute to the great boss.
What do you need?
Usually shinies.
Gold pieces, silver pieces, copper pieces,
Fucking
like
capitalist.
gems.
You have gems, yes.
Yes, we have some of the ship on the ship.
And not the family jewels, no. Actual gems.
Actual gems.
Yeah.
Pearls.
And pearls would do, yes.
Scar tries to remember if he has any gems on the ship. Loot.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe not gems.
Has to be something.
Maybe something else. Yes. I don't know what though. I don't know.
Can we go on the ship? I don't have much time.
I'm not going to get anywhere near people and ships. No.
I will give you gold pieces.
Gold pieces. They're overrated.
How about this? This looking like the earth, the color of the Chernosium earth. They're called Chernosium pieces. They're quite rare because nobody uses them in his mind. They're copper pieces.
You know what? Jimmy, you stole my wife. I need weapon. Look, I can kill him. Yes?
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
You're talking to turtles and you're saying I'm the crazy one.
You want me to kill Jimmy?
No. I killed Jimmy.
What do you need?
A weapon.
No, what
A turtle.
weapons do
I can
turtles
use.
use? Marshall? Have a
They have-
scimitar?
We have a trident.
I don't have a trident, but I can.
I wanna
Try.
cosplay as Poseidon. They have a trident. Do you know who Poseidon is?
Perhaps I can deal with Jimmy.
Poseidon is a turtle. Can you make me a turtle?
Become a turtle.
Yes.
I am afraid I do not have the ability to do so
But you
because
said you can grant me wishes.
yes,
I'm not a genie.
I'm not a genie. I'm a
Oh my
human.
god. You are Jimmy. You stole my wife. Prepare to die. And it snaps at you. This tortoise is senile.
Is
Even the amber apple.
I don't have it with me.
Este party token.
I fuck off.
Hey, don't leave!
Where
are you going? Come back!
You could have had anything you wanted. Instead, ask for the wrong thing. Search yourself. I'm leaving.
Okay. Bye.
Fuck this. Fuck Sea Serpent. Fuck Vondel. Fuck the Fate Bearers.
He speaks in tortoise. in turtle.
Freezing my ass off speaking with turtles. I will go back on the ship.
Yeah.
I think I know where he is.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Well,
And he will gesticulate in a random direction. There.
The mode opt.
right.
I'll use the lucky dice
Okay.
to base my randomness on a lucky die.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And I will challenge Sida to answer my lucky die plea and pinpoint me in the direction that Vondel is not.
Okay.
By the way, I met a turtle that was cheated on by his wife, and he wanted me to help him kill his enemy, Jimmy. Do you know any Jimmy turtles, Grim? Leaf.
Can't say that I know any turtles.
Perhaps you can find him.
Jimmy?
Yes.
How could I do that?
I know. Use your mumbo jumbo wizard spells.
Huh.
They have a polymorph spell. He wanted to become a turtle. A turtle becomes a turtle. I'm losing my mind.
I don't think you should stay underwater that much.
It was cold and I was having a dialogue with a fucking turtle about Vondel describing an island as vague as he fucking could.
Was the turtle...
I'm on an island and to the east there's another island. The sun is setting on my left. Which direction I'm facing, I have no clue, but I know it's to my left. So yes, can you find Jimmy?
I guess it's in that way, and I point to the random direction.
Ăștia nu de opt.
There. So, do we find Jimmy? Do we find Vondel?
What are we doing?
Obviously going crazy.
Yeah.
We are coping in
We
our
need to
own
turn
way.
the ship around. We need to turn the ship around, lads. And sail off the
And-
coast.
Do we even know that the serpent went south?
Da, l-am întrebat pe
Pe Jim.
Azi și a zis că a luat-o în sud, la sud. Din ce am putut noi observa. Deci e un pic, nu știu, din punctul meu de vedere e rezonabil să credem că e aproape de bucata unde suntem noi sau cea de mai la sud. Bucățile astea două.
Okay, then we go south, skirting the coast, and let's have the chef prepare a nice meal. And if we find any dolphins, we're going to bait them with the meal and lure them with the meal. Promise them the juiciest meal they ever tasted.
We shall sing the saga of Vondel's deeds while doing so. And sing of his many achievements in kicking asses of all the enemies we encountered.
What can we burn to create smoke, like a pillar of smoke, you know?
Two thralls.
More thralls. Iau
We have
pasta.
none.
Exact. Ați hotărât?
Da, ardem doi thralls.
No, aveți. Okay, so in without
So
anything
we
else,
kinda decide on turning around and coast
So-
around the south area? Is
right?
that what I got?
Yeah.
So that means looking around aimlessly. I want one of you to roll. Who wants to roll?
Unul
Deci
de
nu
opt?
vorbim de aimlessly neapărat, cât
No,
we're
dar-
sailing southwards
Yes.
along the coastline with a decent distance towards the shore so as to spot any potential islands.
Such as Smile Island would definitely not be on the map. So Yeah.
Da, clar.
who wants to roll?
Me.
A dice for me.
What do I roll? What do I roll?
Un de 6 plus 1.
20? De 6 plus 1. Right away. What the frick? Let me see what. Damn. Strong three.
Right. It takes you 3 days of sailing around before you finally find what appears to be Vondel stranded at the sea on a small island with a huge landmass to his east. But it is not Vondel that you remember because he is surrounded in the black sludge and took you long enough. And
He's gonna look very suspiciously.
Do we recognize?
you do recognize the sludge. You'll jump on the ship.
Whoa. So I know I've seen you before.
Where is
So did you
Vondel?
find a survivor on the island that you took control of? Where is the other guy?
Who? Me?
You know, the big, muscular, bulging, god bod type of
Oh, he's here. I'm here, I mean. It's just, while I was inside of the serpent, my skin was being burnt alive. So, I'm also naked, so I can't show you my pee-pee. So I'm having to wear this for now.
So it's not Vondel who I'm talking to.
Of course it is. I'm Vondel. And look at me, I'm mad. Whoa!
Oh my god, guys, it's actually him. Right.
So did you see Jimmy?
Jimmy. No.
Yes. We're looking for a turtle named Jimmy.
Oh, I made turtle soup while I was on the island. Caught one myself.
So that's why we found you.
Probably.
Fate.
Indeed. The turtles brought us together. Let us call each other turtle bros. We can also be teenage. But we're past that. And mutant. Never
So
mind.
tell me exactly what happened to you. Start from the beginning.
Big serpent swallowed me whole. And I was starting to be digested. So I had to wear this bodysuit so I won't be digested completely. Eventually, the serpent put me out to the nearest island that I could find. And when I could, I let you know. Thank you for coming to save him, by the way.
So now we can remove the suit.
Yeah, this place is not digesting you anymore.
I don't have an armor anymore, and if someone attacks us on sea, I want to be prepared, you know?
When did you ever need an
does have
armor?
a
Come on.
point.
I've always been wearing an armor. Ever since we met.
Yeah, but you never actually needed it. Your bare chest is armor enough.
Maybe. I'm trying something new, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you are saying something about, I mean, school, right? You both together were trying something,
Who?
Uh-huh.
I don't understand you.
The last couple of days of our expedition, you had some training with school.
Yes.
You were saying you tried, some new stuff.
Yes, to be at peace with myself.
Right.
So for that, I need to embrace all of my parts.
Okay, weird things, but whatever floats your boat.
I know it's
From
a very
henceforth,
hard,
I identify as this creature right here in front of your eyes. So please respect my wishes.
it's not that we don't trust that you're who you are. It's just a very sudden transformation. But I would suppose after getting eaten alive by a
I've been trying to transition for a while, but I was not sure about how you would think about it.
It's a safe space here. You don't have to worry about it.
That's what I thought. Thank you for understanding.
Himnar elbows himself to the front of the group to look at Vondel with a disgusted and circumspect look in his eyes, and using thaumaturgy, he starts booming his voice. Vondel, you don't have the balls to show up. We saved you. Show yourself. I want to see the true Vondel, the wuss I came to save. I want to speak to Vondel, not the black thing, whatever the fuck.
I didn't think you're into my balls, Himnar. I could show them to you, but
very fucking angry inside there, like he caused mental rage.
Let me out. I want out of Narnia.
He's like, let me out. I'm gonna fucking punch that stupid fucking dwarf in the face.
But how are you going to
Tempting
fight
proposition.
your nemesis in this shape? You're going to be the last stock of all the clan.
cross that bridge when you come to it. And then inside of his...
Like Vondel to me, all right?
Does he sound like Vondel?
Yeah, you just fucking kill him. Right? That's what he was trying to do.
I mean, there was discussion that he mentioned about a certain agreement that he had, right?
He agreed to it, but like the sentiment was, very hostile, till they agreed. So I'm not saying,
By
he
the
would
way,
do it, but he would say
this
that.
this suit covers the whole thing, even the face.
Yes.
Can you at least show your face? I understand the part about the armor, but come on.
You see the sludge, the ooze peeling back from his head. And
We see
on
the
the other
skull.
side, it is indeed Vondel's face, though his eyes are not his own. You know that they say that the eyes are the mirrors of the soul.
Let's poke his eyes.
Then the ooze peels, extends back over his head for protection. But inside of your
Vandal-
mind, Vondel, I don't think they're buying this.
Wanda will say, just let me out, you moron. You know this will never work. You know that you'll fucking die. I'm offering you a chance.
Let's make a deal. We share. I get out to play more often. Full control. Not like before. And I'll let you back in.
You cannot be allowed to gain full control of my body. You are
Yes.
not reliable.
And
You can go out, and I will try to find a way for you to leave this body and get your own.
I'm not happy with just being in the back
You
of your
won't be
mind
happy
anymore.
being dead either. You know you'll never survive. I'm giving you a chance. Take it. You know very well that we have the same purpose. We have the same enemy, and I don't want you in my body no more than you want to stay here and be trapped in it.
And on the outside, people are talking to Vondel at the same time. So what do you
Yes.
wanna eat? Anything
Can you
fancy?
make us one of them pills again?
Do you have any more of those slaves? Am I right, Scar?
It's,
I would-
it's
I would go for one of
thralls.
them.
It's thralls.
Trolls. What did I say?
You said
Ah, God.
right, Scar?
Yes, that's what I said. Anyway,
I like this version of Vondel better.
so share. Yes. I get out to play. You get your body back. I get your body sometimes.
And Vondel is like, no man, you're too reckless. I never use that.
The only thing that I will offer you is what I have offered you already. I cannot allow you to take full control of my body.
Why,
You know
this is
very well.
fun.
Yes, it's fun until you're dead.
And I want to have friends too. I
Can
like
I-
these people.
Can I pull Himnar to a side?
Yeah.
Um,
You get to relax back into the back of your mind. I get to interact with the world, with the people. It's a fair trade.
You will interact with it as you have done before, and then we'll find you a new body.
We can help each other.
This is
Yeah.
the help I'm offering you.
So you're already feeling better, looking better. This form is closer to that of a humanoid like you, as opposed to the previous one.
I am
You.
myself.
Alright, alright. Once per week I get out. Full control. One whole day per week. That's my last
I
offer. Otherwise,
am-
you can just rest in the back of your mind forever.
I will rest in the back of my mind, and then you will die.
Don't
If
know.
that is what you will,
If I die, you'll die.
yes. I'm offering you a chance to live.
How am I going to die?
Simple. You can't use my body. You can't use my abilities. You can't use my friends. You are you. I am myself. You're just a passenger in this body. And you will die. This whole world is going to die if we don't do anything about it. We've spoken about this before. My goal is one: to kill those bastards who have done this to us. Saving the world is something that, well... He laughs in his mind for a second. I guess something that we have to do along the way. And there will be answers.
No.
We'll be going to the Lutans. We'll find answers.
Roll a persuasion if you want.
I mean, can I use the rune, or do you want me just to roll it for...
I mean, if you want to use the rune.
I mean, I will use the rune if I can.
The room belongs to the darkness.
It doesn't.
Darkness.
Oh, it does. But, I mean... Actually, no, it doesn't belong to the darkness, does it? Or does it? Oh, yeah, it does.
The rune dice comes from your shared bond, let's say. So I don't think you can use it against it just as much as it cannot use it against you.
I mean, then, let's go.
Strong 5. 6 even.
Once per week, take it. It's a good offer. We can be allies. We don't have to fight for this body or with each other.
You do not have to fight it. And I have offered you something. I will not allow you full control of this body because we both know that is not something that should happen. Sure,
I already
you may
have
like
it.
it. You have it, yes. For how long?
Till I give it back.
Or till you die.
And if I die, you die.
Yes.
You wanna die?
I don't want to die, but I will not be controlled. I am offering you something. I'm offering you freedom. But that freedom will not be in my body. I will do everything I can. I swear on oath if necessary that I will do my best to help you as much as I'm helping myself.
And if you can't, I'll
If I
take your
can't,
body.
we will both die. That's what will happen. But it is a much better choice than you rotting away. Getting killed by some witch king or whatever the fuck that is.
And soon after, the Vondel will sit on his chair, look at the rest of you, says, "Are we there yet?"
So I would like to pull Himnar to a side
Mhm.
for a small chit chat.
Yes, yes. Chat a bit.
Whoa.
So what do you think about this? Think it's the actual Vondel just really pissed about letting him rot there?
Absolutely not. I know for a fact Vondel was pissed as fuck when he was talking about the darkness inside. And I know right now the darkness has control. But we need to convince it somehow. I've got no idea how, but you may, because you're the smart one here, just convince it that it's for the best that Vondel comes out.
Actually, I'm the better looking, but I'll take that. It's fine.
You're more green, not better looking. It's a difference.
Let's agree to disagree. Okay. What if we hurt him a bit? Just to provoke his anger, or I don't know, make him throw him off balance.
I remember in the past, Vondel would release it willingly when he was in control, when he wanted to smash his foes.
For a limited amount of time, yes.
Yeah. So maybe it would want to release Vondel to unleash more raw power.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But do you got my back? If I suggest hurting him.
I can try.
Hai cu PvP-ul.
I mean, and when I say got my back, I mean you stay in the front.
Obviously, I make no delusions about this green thingy.
Listen, I really am the prettier here. I don't want to spoil my looks.
Yeah, that's leaf.
More than I have already done.
Just green.
All right.
Okay, Leaf, just say the word and I'll smack him good.
So we go back to the party. And
It was a party and I was not invited.
yeah. So now that you are covered in black, you really don't think that an armor would suit you better, like an armor that you carried before? You really think that this I don't even know what this is. This goo, black goo, is better than your armor?
Yes.
It doesn't protect against. True, okay, it protected against the acid from the serpent, but we are not going to fight that serpent a lot. It's going to be arrows and swords and and some magic.
It's gooey.
You think this is better for you?
I mean, if we can find a magical armor that casts fireball every time something hits me, probably that would be better. But until then,
You wanna make a bet that is not better than your old armor?
a bet. Where? Who?
Well, I'm betting that this new look of yours is actually not better suited for you, and you are more vulnerable this way.
Possible. Impossible.
So, you wanna make a bet?
No. I own nothing because everything.
What did you say, Himnar, about the wuss, the wimpy wuss, or what was that?
See, I'll show you what Grimleaf means. Himnar pulls out his battle axe, carved, and tosses a booming blade towards the darkness.
You have to be adjacent.
I'm not aware exactly of the positioning, but considering we were talking earlier, I'm assuming we are close. So Himnar moves towards the darkness. Perform this attack.
Perform it.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't think I will.
Let's say out loud.
It's just a bet, guys. Relax.
Deci eu nu sunt pe barcă și nu știu unde e barca.
But I would say him
Mă
not
uit
nice.
la hartă. Mă uit la hartă eu.
Never mind. Back to the ship. We go.
Imediat. Așa. Himnar makes a few steps forward and casts Booming Blade. Thunder damage stuff.
Holy shit. My man's not holding back.
Not a good solution.
It doesn't
Deci
hit.
cu damage.
Dar nu înțeleg de ce nu se dă damage-ul, că nu mai am rol. Și nu mai am niciun pop-up. Ai tu vreo reacție azi?
Nope.
Sau...
Anyway, that is a hit. As you are sending thunder throughout its armor, let's say, you see that it is disrupting its structural integrity, and the creature will scream back at you. What? Why? And pull the axe from Vondel's back and drop it on your head
Go for it.
with reckless.
I mean, he shouldn't. Does he use my skills? Because he's a Night Weaver, not a freaking barbarian.
He can use whatever he gets possession of.
Ooh.
Posso să-l ajut?
Help. Action.
The compelling argument.
Scar will mumble to himself. This ought to be interesting.
Oops.
It will cling into his armor and then fuck you all.
Asta a fost
And
cu
then-
reckless?
Da, dar nu știu de ce am dat de pe sheet-ul Vondel, care nu e aici, care e pana mea, and the suit, the black armor will slowly recede into the pores of the man Vondel, and you can deal with the crazies. You hear in the back of your mind as the consciousness recedes into the back of your mind, and you are allowed back into the driver's seat. But I'll be back. Don't you worry. And you see right now Vondel naked. He doesn't have anything on him because everything that was not a magical item has dissolved inside of the serpent. He is a full frontal, axe in his hand, stopped into Himnar's shoulder pad, basically. Welcome back,
Side
Vondel.
him not.
Okay,
No
so,
fireball coming.
so Vondel.
You see in the back leaf as orange light start forming into the tip of his finger to cast a fireball towards you.
Well, as Vondel's vision is settling back in, he looks down at Himnar. He gives a large grin, and then he grabs him by his shirt and throws him into Leaf. And he's gonna say, "Woos, yeah."
Signar with a stupid grin just laughs. Not even Jormungandr could digest you, huh? Not even the great serpent could contain you. The sagas will be legendary.
Oh, I'll get back to that fucking serpent. Stupid worm. And then in the back of his mind he says, "And you moron. Should better start working together if there's something that you want." And he's just going to close his mind.
Yes, you feel a draft coming in between your legs.
Vondel is not bothered.
Yes, you can start deleting items from your sheet that are not magical. Everything. Sau după sesiune poți să faci chestia asta ca să nu fie.
Okay, but I'm assuming like I can keep stuff like potions, right?
No, those are gone. You can keep whatever is a +1 item, your rings. Everything else is gone. And anything that was not on the ship, as you probably like
Okay.
bedrolls and whatnot, probably didn't have it with you at the moment. But we'll see after the session. Okay, the crew is rejoicing at the return of Vondel, naked as he is. Some are turning away, some are turning towards. But yeah, after another detour of 3 days and one to go back, the Fatebringer is once again back on the coast of Farlanding. So by now you should have been arrived. Have been arrived by a few days in Farlanding, but so many detours, you're a little bit behind on schedule. Not like everyone is keeping count. As you are reaching into this fjord over here, it is getting tighter and tighter to navigate, and harder and harder to navigate by by sails. Eventually, you'll have to drop the oars into the water, and the people will start slowly navigating towards what is known to be the approach towards the city, the big city of the Trollfolk. For the past few hours, your ship has glided between looming walls of tree-covered rock. The deep fjord is impressive, distorting sound, so that the strokes of your oars cutting the water are at times the only sounds to be heard. Finally, after long stretches of rowing, what is known as the River of the Riza comes into view, a narrow strip of water gently flowing into the Serpent Sea. The rest of the way will be upriver. So, as you are reaching here, by this time you are starting to row upriver, and it is even harder to navigate and move. Yes, you can, if it would help anyone, you can roll your long rest as well. And as you're navigating, you realize that all around you, the place is snowed in, thicker even more than other areas that you have traveled so far. And even the River of the Risa has stretches where slower moving waters have a thin coat of ice upon them, but it is not enough to approach, as your ship breaks through it easily. Without proper protection, which you have, during the day the cold is bearable but uncomfortable. At night, however, when the winds pick up, it can be lethal. But again, you are well prepared. As you are slowly navigating up the stream, you realize that to your left and to the right, there is the remnants of what appears to be fire pits and debris, making obvious that some people might have camped here. And there is usually a place where people camp either to rest on the way out or on the way back in. But of course, you don't need to do that at the moment. As you are advancing, you are emerging from around the bend, and you see the remains of a large longship blocking the river. And even though the water still flows through the wreckage, it is now impossible to continue navigating the river north. So as you are reaching here, you realize that there is something impeding your progress, and Rolf calls out for the crew to stop rowing, and you're slowly drifting towards the barricade, let's say, or whatever this might be. Let's see. River barricade. All right.
I'm having a deja vu, but the other way around.
Azi? One question.
Yes.
Care din hainele aveam pe mine?
Breastplate-ul avea pe tine, că ai armura care avea.
Am dat delete toate armurile, toate le-am păstrat, numai axe-ul, ringurile,
Am clothes, ale le port sub armură. Și cold weather.
I mean,
Okay, so
was I
you are-
wearing all the clothes?
You always wear the cold weather because you're in Ragnarok. So
Okay.
for you, it's a little bit harder to brave the elements around here. Alright, so you don't have an armor now, so let me activate an armor defense. That would help a little bit when you are naked.
Yep, I'm keeping the potion of cold resistance because they're like magic
Yes.
consumables. The rest of the shit in the loot is on the ship. The horn is supposed to be a drinking horn. I don't know why it's a music instrument. Rations are... Well, obviously I wouldn't be carrying the rations with me.
Ceea ce are 15
14 armor defense. Yes.
plus 2 plus 2.
Plus 2 de la con, plus 2 de la dex.
And plus 2 dex, plus 2 con.
Do you want the elven armor?
No, you wear that. Alright, it's your item. I'll make do.
Alright.
He offers it to you.
What do we do?
Fine.
Ask Rolf.
Italiano.
that ship, does it look like it's been there for a very long time or recent?
How would you tell? How would you be able to tell? So the ship is cracked and broken, still somewhat whole at the same time. There is the waters of the river are passing through it, but other than water, it doesn't appear to be able to allow much else.
How rotten is the wood?
No, it's not rotten. It's pretty fresh, let's say.
Pick it apart, make way.
Fireball?
Fireball in the running water? I'm not sure.
By the way, is there a sail on that ship?
No. There used to be, but it's missing. Just the mast crumbled on top of the ship, but no sail.
Are there oar holes? Holes for oars?
Yes, there's also some bodies around.
Are they tall?
They are regular.
This might be a merchant ship then. Alright.
Merchant, maybe visitors and whatnot.
Do they have clothes?
Actually, good question.
They do have clothes because they're not naked.
Are they winter clothes, I'm assuming?
Yes,
Alright.
Sky will hop onto the boat.
How
Right.
deep is the river here?
Ship, whatever.
how deep?
Yeah.
How deep is your love? Exactly.
How deep is your love?
Can Vondel make this jump without rolling anything?
Yes.
Alright. And he will go around and look for something that fits him.
Okay, you start getting the dead bodies naked. You realize that everything that you found is soaking wet, as they have been in the river, and the waters have been passing through it for a while now. There's no man as big as you or woman dead on this ship. There is you can find something kind of one size smaller than you are, but before it can be usable, you'll have to dry it out, of course.
Okay, do we have a sewing kit by any chance?
No.
God damn it, how do we not have a sewing kit? We have a fucking ship. If the sail rips, we're gonna... Alright.
Oh my god.
The elven
Side
tools.
question. Barca noastră era genul de barcă care putem să o ridicăm pe mal?
Da. Durează cam o oră să
Portage it if enough
portage
space.
it. Yes.
O idee este să o portăm și să încercăm să distrugem barca asta fireball style sau whatever. Just to wreak havoc.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Is there enough space to one of the sides to?
To portage the ship, yes, there is enough space.
Can we make some?
Cum este
Yes.
acolo? E sparte jos și jos sau e decât deasupra?
Dacă e spartă nava, e semi-broken. Adică o parte din its structure still holds together. It's not three separate parts, but it is cracked.
I will enlarge the cracks, hoping that it will, I don't know,
Yes, you can,
break in half.
with enough work and enough time, you know for a fact you'd be able to clear this ship from the way.
Yes, I will do just that.
Okay, so Scar will start working. Vondel will loot the dead bodies, and the others.
Portage the ship. So
You
that we
portage
don't-
the ship for an hour, and so yes, on average it takes around an hour to portage the ship. You need to gather all of the oars. You need to Where should I put it? Where do you want to put it? On the eastern or the western shore?
Let's
So
think.
the western is the top one and the eastern is the bottom one.
I would suggest the bottom one. I mean, does it make a difference? Wait a minute. Ok, nu sunt deloc matematician de astea.
It depends on where we want to go. Like we can't see
Uite
from
să
this
mergeți
position.
înspre sud.
Check this
în
out.
continuare.
Poate nu trebuie să I know, I'm just talking out my ass. Nu trebuie să de asta. Ce numește? De ceva cu de. Nu decompose. Deconstruim. Nu trebuie să deconstruim pe toată. Poate doar jumatea asta de sus.
Asta încearcă să facă scar, să găsească weaknesses in the...
Alright, then let's work on that. So make our lives easier. So yeah, port it on the upper part of the map.
Alright.
Whilst they're doing their shit, I'm gonna be also looking for some spears or javelins. And whatever the hell spare shit I can find around. Also looking for any kind of like cabin or whatever they
You find the boy there. The cabin boy.
Jimmy?
I mean, it looks like that kind of ship, doesn't it?
While you look for that, there's a small chance that some things are still there that weren't washed away. So I'm gonna ask you to roll me a d20, and if you roll above 15, you'll be able to find a spear or a javelin of your choice.
+1.
From what?
From the roll.
More speed.
Only if he rolls it, he gets +1. +1 spear or javelin. Okay, thank you. Roll for it. Alright, unfortunately, everything has been washed away.
Maybe
while after an hour, while the others are portaging the ship, Scar, you're still working on trying to
diligently, yes.
Yes, you realize that you're making progress, and slowly but surely, eventually, the ship will just break apart and start drifting downwards up the river. However, on the shore that you are now walking, Leif, Zeitz, and whoever is there, Himlar, you realize that there are giant footprints right there. And just as you realize that, you hear a whistling through the air as huge rocks are being lobbed at you from the nearby trees. You cannot see exactly who is lobbing it at you. However, you just see rocks falling down from the sky.
Take cover, everyone.
Imnar, one for you as well. Zeitz.
Ooh, wait a minute, watch for sense now.
Da, mi s-au blocat niște chestii aici și nu pot să mai fac nimica. Nu
Ce s-a
știu de
blocat?
ce. Nu pot să închid.
Nu, e ok, oricum o să mori.
Ce nu poți să închizi?
Fine. Nu pot să închid aia, a apărut să
Pop-up
dau
de shield?
Da. Și pe orice apăs nu funcționează, nici să-l închid, nici să apăs pe...
Ce-ți dă restart?
Da,
Reload
cred că
application.
oricum ai folosit reacția pentru Watchful Sentinel. Ok.
Da, asta conta... Acum
Zeitz,
dau.
te-am belit și pe tine?
Da?
Nu știu, te-am belit. Atât trebam.
cred.
Nu, trebuia să te belești și pe tine.
Not yet. Hit me, baby.
Alright. I'm hitting you, baby.
Woo, that's a lot of... A lot of stuff.
Boom! Rock to the face. Alright, și acum o să intrăm toți în inițiativă, dar o să rezolvăm săptămâna viitoare.
No! Alright. Holy shit. There goes half my HP.
Rulăm acum sau rulăm săptămâna viitoare?
Săptămâna viitoare.
Ok.
Ca să fie mai
Eu-
fresh.
Pentru că eu vreau să continui să dărâm această...
Da, ai văzut și tu acele pietre căzând din cer, dar probabil not towards you, because they didn't want to ruin the barricade. Anyway, that's it. Ne vedem săptămâna viitoare. Bye-bye!
See you, man. Thank you.
It was too short.
Short.
See ya, guys.